Start your day with Duval Sports Media Big Steppers. Dan Hicken.
You know it!
Jeff Prosser.
It's a big deal.
Gosh, it sure is a big deal.
And E to the T.
E.T. is in the booth.
Rise and shine, Guggen's go time on a Thursday morning. We'll start with a musing as I drove in today. Not gonna lie, it's nice this morning getting a little warmer weather. I think we all enjoy our little dabble into winterish weather. Maybe not all of us, but I like a little change of the seasons. But man, it feels like it's been like 30s or 40s for 2 months. Feels nice out there today. Always going to sneak onto the golf course, ET. Look at you all muscled up in there. What you just come from the gym or something?
You know I got my morning workout in.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's something going on with you and Hick. You need to flex, say like a little bit of a little peacock. Stay off of me, man.
Nah, but you said it though, man. Like I actually checked the weather because I wanted to golf, and I saw it was nice out there.
Yeah.
So sun's out, guns out, baby.
Sun's out, guns out, my guy in there. Where we at on river run training? That was the musing. I was thinking as I was driving in. It was a year ago, ET, that I was going through this, and my training became. Now, if I do this for 60 miles to get ready for this thing, I'm going to bang my body to the point that it's not going to be able to go. So you know what I'm going to have to do? I'm just going to have to wing it. So I wung it, as they say.
I want to wing it so bad, bro.
Yeah. So what are we up to, man? What date is the race this year?
March 7th.
The run, I should say.
The run is March 7th.
Okay, so we're like 3 weeks from tomorrow. Is that what it is? That voice is taking on a little bit more of a somber tone, E. Huh?
Yeah, y'all have a way of words, man.
I'm worrying you.
Murphy, Dan. Y'all got a way of words.
We're making you worry?
I just want the body to hold up. Man.
Yeah. Where are we at? What's the furthest we've run?
2 miles.
2 miles?
Yeah.
What's the furthest you've ever run? A 5K?
No, I ran like.
Oh, for the Coast Guard you have to run?
Yeah, in the military we used to have to run.
Like 10 miles maybe?
Probably about 7 to 10, yeah.
Okay. Of course, that was 20 years ago.
Yeah, a while ago. In the boot camp, bro.
Yeah.
A school.
Yeah. Good luck to you. I mean, you can do it. You can go and you can finish. And I got to be honest with you, man. It was fun. I'm just not built for it, dude. I wish if you're into running at all, if you're a recreational runner, that's your vibe, that's your exercise outlet. And I get it, man. A lot of you are. The river run is awesome, dude.
It's those bridges though, man.
Well, it is what it is. It's a river city. You got to get over them somewhere. Would you rather swim?
Oh, nah.
What if they did a river run where, except when you cross those bridges, you had to swim across?
Oh, I wouldn't make it.
Well, not you. I'm just saying, let's do it.
I wouldn't make it.
But would that be a fun race?
It would be.
You do the exact same race, except when you get to the bottom of the main street, you got to swim across. And when you get to the bottom of the heart, you got to swim across the river.
You know your boy negatively buoyant.
No, man. We dispelled that myth, that urban legend. Can't let you off the hook on that one. We did the science on that one. Turns out that's kind of a wives' tale. What am I thinking anyway? Can you imagine the liability if you ask all of us, rec athletes to jump into the river and swim across?
Better have a lot of bodyguards in there.
That's a different
lifeguards.
That's a different animal. So, I did my last one last year.
You winged it though.
But I did it, and I shocked. But I'm going to tell you what will carry you for sure. There's a vibe, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Vibe.
Yeah.
There's all those people, and then so you've got the beginning vibe get you over the main street. Before you know it, you've gone like a couple of miles. Even though you don't feel like you're going to be able to run the first two. You're planning maybe to run one, walk some, run. What shocked me is I was able to run like the first 4 miles without jogging the whole way. And my plan at one point was to stop and walk, and I was like, nah, this isn't doing it. But your first wave of the crowd, the start, and the atmosphere, I dang sure almost want to go down there with you. I think I can walk it, and we'll just pass each other intermittently. But that'll get you over the Main Street Bridge. And once you get over the Main Street Bridge, you get into San Marco, and then the drink stations and the music and the crowds are there. And then you wind along the river, and then you've got that kind of dead zone. You leave River, is it Run Road? It circles back right on the river there.
Okay.
Then you kind of go out I don't even know. My geography isn't the best. I'm just in a wave at that point. You kind of go up back underneath the expressway and down past Bishop Kenny, and you got to go all the way down that road, and you know that the Hart Bridge is coming. So the last 3 miles are
Yeah,
the last 3, because it's not only the Hart Bridge, but that mile and a half is like the most boring, nondescript mile and a half of the whole race before you get to the Hart Bridge.
all right.
So it's kind of just a long, boring side. It just because
Sound like I'm gonna be walking.
well, the rest of the river run is cool. You go through neighborhood, like I said, you'll probably see 6 or 8 bands set up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they play music and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what I need right
Yeah.
there.
So anyway, I digress. What a night in college basketball from this standpoint. We may have had the game of the year. Came from the SEC. It was Alabama. It was Arkansas. Man, as we get near the end of this college basketball season, I wonder when we look back if this won't be one of the most explosive, productive freshman classes of all time. We got these freshmen that are going for like 40s. I wonder how many freshmen had 40-point scoring nights this year. I bet you at least 5. What a whale of a draft that's coming up. You can see why those NBA teams are all tanking to get the best possible position. It's going to go 5, 10 deep if all these dudes come out. But Tennessee's got that freshman. Arkansas, Acuff went for 49 last night.
49 of them things.
Fleming's at Houston. The Bonsa, Pete didn't play last night for Arizona. They were able to win anyway. But the game of the night was in Tuscaloosa. And I bring it up primarily because it behooves the Gators. Arkansas was the one team within 1 game of Florida in the SEC, and their loss to Bama last night puts the Hogs a full 2 games back. So Arkansas's 2 back, Kentucky's 2 back, Alabama's 2 back, maybe even Tennessee's 2 back. And, oh, by the way, Florida has already beaten Alabama. They've already beaten Kentucky. They've already beaten Tennessee. They've got Arkansas in Gainesville, this Saturday. No. Either midweek next week or the following Saturday. I think it might be the following Saturday. Ole Miss, though, this weekend for the Gators, but it was Alabama in double OT. Did you see how the game ended? So Arkansas and Bama, when I say they've gone back and forth, except for this, Arkansas blew a lead. Arkansas had a nice comfy double-digit lead in the first half, and Alabama just kept pecking away. It was still 10 points at the half. And then Alabama stormed back. But for about the last 15 minutes and through both overtimes, it was just back and forth. Just trading shots. The team would go up 5 or 6. The other one would answer. And they just went back and forth into a second OT. So we're in the second OT. It's 117-115 Alabama. Arkansas puts up a last-second shot. It's a nice, beautiful, soft one. It comes off the rim just perfect right out in front. And big dude jumps up for Arkansas, 2 hands, has the ball right in front for the follow-up dunk that would have tied the game and sent it to a third overtime, and he threw it off the back rim, and it bounced up the,
Oh, the dunk in the back iron?
He came up 2 hands like an easy one, man. He's clear. The ball's out. He's got it right in front, and on the follow-through, it just hit too much of back iron, and it flew back out, into the lane. Alabama celebrates. Arkansas falls 2 back. There's a great picture right now. You can see Alabama's already holding the ball and celebrating, and the Arkansas cat who had missed the follow-up is still hanging on the rim with 1 hand. So just a whale of a ball game on an overall another busy night, impactful night. We had impactful news in college basketball yesterday. But first, number 5, UConn goes down. These things start to matter a little bit more if you're like super into the Gators analytically and you're trying to see that seed decline. Right now they're sitting firm at 3, but it needs some of these teams, the Iowa States, the UConns. Teams like that to lose in front of them. Perhaps they could still, well, there's no perhaps. If Florida would say win the rest of their games, which isn't outlandish, not likely, but not outlandish, then they would definitely go all the way up to a 2 seed. But I digress. UConn lost last night at home to Creighton, and it's a Creighton team that's not real good, and a Big East season that's super mediocre. They're only getting 3 teams in. But UConn has lost twice at home in the last 3 years against unranked teams. Both times now it's been Creighton who has gotten them. Now, Creighton will have some years where they're good. They knocked Florida out of the tournament one year. But that's not this year's Creighton team, so it makes last night's results that much more surprising. Arizona beat BYU last night, and they did it without their super freshman Koa Pete. He sat out with some sort of leg injury. Vandy upset last night at Missouri. Missouri's a bubble team, so that's an important win for them. And the conference overall, it's becoming Florida and the 13 Dwarfs, at least when it comes to seeding and the NCAA prospects. The rest of the SEC is just kind of settling down. I mean, gosh, if it was today, the best might be a 5 seed outside of Florida, who, again, will play on Saturday. The big news in college basketball yesterday, though, a legitimate national title contender in Texas Tech. We've talked about them. The Big 12 is a super deep league this year. Just got shallower. JT Toppin, in a real good basketball conference, I think was Conference Player of the Year last year, and he may have been on his way to the award again this year. He's a fantastic player for Texas Tech, and it turns out he tore his ACL.
Oh, man.
So he's out for the year, and, yeah, bon voyage to Texas Tech. That's a shame. They had a team this year that could have made a run, and it won't happen without Toppin, that's for sure. So that's kind of college basketball news that came along. All right, we are deep enough into the offseason. I think we could put a number on our quarterback, ET.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to come back on the other side. I'm looking at where he finished statistically and where he graded and where, if you look at quarterback rankings, I think we have a precise number that Trevor Lawrence sits at right now, so there'll be wiggle room both ways on that number. But I'm going to tell you what that number is if you haven't figured it out yourself by now when we return on the other side. We got more from the National Football League. I saw Pete Prisco, who's almost an arm of 1010XL through all his years of work at CBS Sports, friends of the network, friends of the program. And Pete's put out his top 100 free agent list. I'm just curious the value he puts on the Jags that are heading into free agency and where that might compare to similar value at other positions, in addition to maybe positions the Jags are going to dip into. Again, who knows how aggressive Jacksonville and James Gladstone will be? Who knows? I don't know. So we're just getting up and rolling. We do have Doc Murphy today, so we'll go through the injury situations. I know I wanted to ask him about Tyreek Hill. He seems like a real wild card this offseason now, free and available at any team needing. That dude's a 5-time All-Pro. I get out of sight, out of mind. But if Cheetah is healthy when the season starts, we're going to be looking back in December saying, yeah, look at what they went and did. That man needs the money. We've talked about it. I'm not trying to be funny. Dude's got a lot of kids running around. He's a mess.
Them babies ain't cheap.
Yeah, and he's liable to end up in a lawsuit day after tomorrow, too. You never know.
For sure.
So, yeah, I think Tyreek Hill's a real wild card. But, again, a torn ACL and I think a dislocated knee for Tyreek Hill in his season-ending injury a year ago. So we do have other NFL talk, of course, and we'll hone in, obviously, as we do a lot on the Jaguars, but we got top 100 lists, and I got a 3-round mock draft, and we got to go 3 deep now because the Jags are without a first-round pick. They do have 4, though. If you find a 3-round mock, and they're more and more common, you get at least 4 projections for the Jags. We'll take a peek at one of those coming up this hour as well. Thanks for being up and at 'em with us. A little bit warmer out there today. Enjoy your Thursday. You are listening to The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
This is Mark Brunell.
This is Steve Smith from the New York Giants.
This is Rocky Bleier, former Pittsburgh Steeler and 4-time Super Bowl champion.
You're listening to 1010XL.
1010XL.
92.5 FM.
Ace Carline here for Atlantic Infinity, and yes, I'm still loving my new QX60. Right now, you can lease one or lock in just 1.9% financing for 60 months, and every new Infinity comes with the Atlantic Infinity Promise. That's over $7,000 in added value. That's one of many reasons why I bought mine there. No pressure, no games, just a great experience. Make your next ride an Infinity from Atlantic Infinity. Visit AtlanticInfinity.com or the showroom near Atlantic and St. John's Bluff.
Are high-interest credit cards and other loans sucking the life out of your finances? It's time to say no more. Let Loan Pronto tap the equity on your home and get the cash you need now so you can pay it all off. Hey, it's Prosser here. Corey and Jack called Loan Pronto in a matter of days. They had $160,000. They kept their 3% mortgage intact. didn't even need an appraisal, and with all that cash, they wiped out all their credit cards and 2 car loans, saving $2,000 a month. You can do it too. LoanPronto.com, the rapid equity loan program, can get you $100,000, $200,000, even $500,000 in cash. Chloe and Ethan just did it. Consolidated all their high-interest debt into one super low monthly payment, giving them an extra $1,000 a month. Imagine, pay off all the credit cards, slash your monthly payments, breathe easier. Get your life back. Interest rates are at 3-year lows. Call Loan Pronto today, 904-999-1500. That's 904-999-1500. Or go to loanpronto.com. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781. Visit NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
They give their best physically and mentally.
Listen for the Southeast Orthopedic Specialist Scholar Athlete of the Week, tuned up by
The Plumbers and Pipe Fitters Local Union 234
Wednesday afternoons on The Frangie Show.
on 1010XL.
Be the first to discover the best new home community in beautiful Green Cove Springs. Highland Trail, where the rhythm of life slows down. Enjoy green spaces, luxury pools, pickleball courts, winding trails, and more at livehighlandtrail.com. Choose from 3 premium builders, just starting in the 300s.
Oh, at Highland Trail.
Hey, Jacksonville DDH, Dreamfinders Danny Hicken here with the scoop from Dreamfinders Homes, your national builder of the year. We've got first-year interest rates as low as 2.99% in homes in 20-plus communities throughout Northeast Florida. If you're house hunting, make sure your first pick Dreamfinders Homes, the proud official home builder of the PGA Tour, the Florida Gators, and your Jacksonville Jaguars. Visit dfhsalesevent.com today and tell them Dreamfinders Danny sent you.
Here's hoping for a Raise the Roof football season. And here's knowing Next Gen Roofing is up for any job. Game day or storm season, you need a team you can trust. And you know what? You don't need a glitzy roofing company. No shortcuts, no gimmicks, no nonsense. Solid roofs at competitive prices and a commitment to the First Coast community. Right now, save up to $300 on your next roof replacement. When you need a roof, you need Next Gen Roofing. Team with you, it's a win every time.
Baloo here for Smunez Vision. Why Smunez Vision? Well, I've been with Dr. Neil Smunez now since I got back to Jacksonville in 2006. 37 years of experience he has. Smunez Vision is a family organization that focuses on personal high-quality medical and surgical eye care. Dr. Catherine Smunez is fellowship trained in cornea and cataract surgery and all refractive surgery. Combined, that's 30 years plus in laser eye surgery. Visit SmunezVision.com today. Care you can see.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
As I was doing my gatekeeping, I came across one of the websites put a survey up. Jags fans get a lot of good. There's like 4 or 5 Jag exclusive websites. And y'all that are doing those, y'all do a good job. You do a good job linking up to what people are saying in other columns. A lot of the times I've seen already, what the links are. But again, that, I'm a little bit different. But there's 3 or 4 or 5 of those Jaguar-centric websites that do a real good job, particularly of linking things up, like mock drafts or player lists or those sorts of things. But one of them put up a survey, and I think this was going to be Winter Jeff, even with the harshest first instinct to argue back co-host of mine, Dan Hicken. And as the dust is settled, even with a first-round loss in the playoffs, I think this team is the second-best Jaguars team behind 99.
Yeah, I'm starting to ride with that.
What do we need? We got a coach who finished, in top 3 in Coach of the Year. We had a quarterback who was an MVP finalist. You know, we had an All-Pro. The top 100 list, the list that we worried at midseason, we have a single player on it. Now it's going to be 4 or 5 on the list.
We had multiple special teams touchdowns. We had a kicker that's setting records. Like
it's a really, really, really good team. So, out there, text line designed by Lifetime Enclosures. And can't argue it's not the team that went the furthest. I'm just talking about if you had to run a Jaguars team out on the field against all others, to me, it's second only to 99. I'm curious how this survey played out. This is on, what am I on here? BigCatCountry.com.
Oh, Big Cat's pretty good.
Our boy Gus Logue. Shout out Gus Logue.
Oh, shout out Gus.
Former 1010 XLer. So they're just basically asking you to rank the all-time Jaguars teams. And so where does 2025 rank? 99 is number 1. Where are the poll results? Doggone it. It's just different. I see what they're doing. It's basically just through your responses. 99, 2017, 2025. 2017 deserves its chops. It should have beat New England. Miles Jack wasn't down. We all know that.
Yep.
It's just they were so. If you don't have the benefit of hindsight, 2017 would be more in the conversation with this team, right? They fell apart. They imploded. They took away from the specialness of the 2017 season because of who they were and what they become. Whereas I think we're going to look back in 3 years with this team, and they're still going to be rolling.
Yep.
But anyway, just one of the sidebars here as we creep into the offseason and scouting sessions really ratchet up. We got the combine coming up. What is it, next week probably? Next couple of weeks. Free agency starts during players. ET has a river run 3 weeks from tomorrow, and players starts the very next week.
Oh, yeah. I hope my body's good.
I'm caught in no man's land here with ET. I'm pushing and pulling. I'm part encourager and part what are you doing? and when I said encourager, ER. Not encouraging her. All right, I got your number. You ready?
I'm ready.
Fun with numbers. If Trevor had to change his number from 16 to a number, I got a number where the consensus seems to say where Trevor Lawrence falls. Now, will this be the exact same number when we get to September and August and all the 2026 quarterback rankings come out and, some guys that we're, not really thinking about right now, Mahomes and Lamar in particular, reemerge as at least competition on the QB lists. But if you look at where Trevor Lawrence is graded, where his stats have been, what the end of season quarterback rankings are, this is the number right now that we have at quarterback. Right now, we have the number 7 quarterback in the NFL.
I was saying 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, we have the 7th best quarterback. That is the most accurate average of where the perception is on Trevor Lawrence right now on the heels of this MVP finalist season. Number 7. Now, look, there are a couple guys behind that at any point could jump in front of you. You can't at any point say that Trevor Lawrence is a better quarterback than Patrick Mahomes, even though right now all the grades and lists and consensus would tell you that's where he sits. But there are also a couple of guys in front of you that front of him on these lists and rankings and grades that I've been looking at that you also don't trust will stay in front of him, per se. So we got the number 7 quarterback in the NFL. 16 teams make the playoffs. We have an excellent coach. We have a young roster. And now, apparently, 4 or 5 top 100 players. Fairly, one of those. Devin Lloyd may or may not be here next year. But the other guys who are flashing into the top 100, Antonio Johnson has been there already. Trevor Lawrence will be there. Josh Hines-Allen will be there. There's 3 already. Devin Lloyd will be there, so we're going to get at least 4. I guess the only question is ETN, and I think they're almost into the 40s, so probably not going to find him there. And again, this is, I think, is it Pro Football Focus's list? So, to that end, 1999 season included, Trevor Lawrence is going to take us into a football season in 2026 where we're going to have the highest perceived valued quarterback in our franchise history. The Jaguars have not gone into a football season, even back when Mark Brunell was in his prime, where he was considered the seventh best quarterback in football. Maybe flirting along that edge. All right, no first-round pick. Let James Gladstone cook. Got 3 third-rounders. Got a second-rounder. Don't pick until, I think, pick number 56, but they do have 4 in the top 100. So if you're looking for how the Jags will be cooking, best to check out a 3-round mock draft. Got the 2 primary options of improvement here, really the 2 exclusive options. One's through the draft, and the other will be through free agency. When we come back on the other side, I'm going to share with you our buddy Pete Prisco's top 100 list, and again, we'll make it more Jag-centric. But here at least is 1 mock draft, 1 3-round mock draft. If you could get this. Now, again, these mock drafts are, you want to talk about rolling dice. Who knows what teams, the other 31 teams are doing, where they're leaning, and who they have graded. And we are pretty much going right now by internet reports on most of these mock drafts. They haven't include, nose to the scouting ground, per se. Anyway, these are the 4 young prospects, if the Jags stay put with their 4 top 100 picks, that this mock has them utilizing. The second-round pick, number 56 overall, Zion Young. He's an edge rusher from Missouri. 6.5 sacks, 32 pressures last year would free up Trayvon Walker, who played some inside last year, to play a little bit more there. We got Zakee Wheatley, a safety from Penn State. I've seen his name in other Jaguars mock drafts. Hick had a mock draft a couple days ago, had Zakee Wheatley in it, didn't it?
I believe so, yeah.
So, especially with the likely departure of Wingard, another young safety there. Don't forget, though, Caleb Ransaw, a second-rounder last year, spent this rookie season on injured reserve, so they will have him in the fold. Texas Tech linebacker Jacob Rodriguez they have with a second, third-round pick. He's a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. He would be a Devin Lloyd contingency plan. He's a production machine. In his career, especially around some of the talent Texas Tech amassed, the last 2 years, he's had 21.5 tackles for loss, 6 sacks, 5 picks, 10 forced fumbles. So that's kind of the Devin Lloyd formula there. Very, very versatile linebacker. And then with that 4th and final third-round pick, Davison, how do you say it? Cornerback from Ohio State. Igbinosun. I'm guessing Davison Igbinosun from a corner, so that's another defensive back. This actually goes to a 4th-round pick here, and so while we're at it, another corner added, Chris Demings. So if you look at this mock draft, one thing you don't see in the first 4 rounds is an offensive player. Talked yesterday about that offensive line, and I wonder how it's being evaluated downtown. I do. Free agent list. More from the world of sports. We are up and rolling on a Thursday. Thanks for being with us on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Live play-by-play sports were made for radio.
Well, there is advertising worth the price of admission.
And 1010XL was made for you.
Hey folks, Mike Dempsey here. If you're looking for the best selection of trucks in Jacksonville, it's truck time at Big Number 1 Duval Ford. They've got Jacksonville's largest lineup of brand new trucks with massive discounts. Over $10,000 off select models. That's right, savings you won't find anywhere else. Your next truck is waiting for you at Big Number 1 Duval Ford, so visit DuvalFord.com or stop by 1616 Cassett Avenue today. It's truck time at Duval Ford.
Live streaming from the XL Digital Studios. Brightened by Harbor Dental Care, Jacksonville's first choice for dental emergencies.
When you're faced with damage in your home from water, fire, or mold, you need a team with the expertise to fix it right.
RestaPros!
A locally owned, nationally backed franchise that's here to help you when you need them. A team that does it right the first time.
RestaPros!
Remember, you don't have to use the insurance company's preferred contractors. Get it done right by a licensed professional you can trust. Call 904-201-9150 51 or go to RestoProsAnyFlorida.com. That's RestoProsAnyFlorida.com. RestoPros!
The riders who face Daytona Supercross are built different. Withstanding the most unforgiving and grueling track is not just a point of pride, but of pure grit and determination. This battle can only be felt in person. Witness the action unfold at the only place in Florida where the biggest names will battle it out under the lights. Daytona Supercross is built different. It's built for champions. It's built for fans. The gate drops Saturday, February 28th. There's only one place to be. Secure your tickets and trackside access at DaytonaInternationalSpeedway.com.
After attending a Saturday Bumps and Bruises clinic by Southeast orthopedic specialists, my son's hip and shoulder issues were diagnosed quickly, and he's back playing. As a busy family, we really appreciate their prompt attention.
I've been having knee problems for probably 6 months, and I had heard about Southeast Orthopedics on the radio, and I gave them a call. They got me right in. Dr. Kevin Murphy did it. It was painless, and it's been doing fantastic.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
The toughest bulls, the bravest riders. For 8 seconds, it's all on the line. Glory or nothing. These are cowboys who face down danger, defy the odds, and push themselves beyond limits most wouldn't dare. This is their world, where legends are made on the backs of ranked bulls. It's bull time, Jacksonville. PBR Bucks into Five Star Memorial Arena February 20th and 21st. Get your tickets now at pbr.com/tickets.
Create a backyard your family will love. Jack's Outdoor Solutions, an authorized dealer of Celebrity Greens, installs PGA quality artificial turf golf greens and complete outdoor spaces. From turf to custom hardscapes, landscaping, and lighting, every project is built for style, durability, and family fun. Locally owned and trusted across Northeast Florida, customers rave about their results. Check their 5-star reviews on Google. Plan your dream backyard today at jacksoutdoorsolutions.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, boaters and landlubbers, friends, four-legged and two, this is Lisa the Botanista with a huge announcement. Freedom Boat Club is opening a brand new 4th location. That's right, Freedom Boat Club St. Augustine Shipyard is now open. Now members can enjoy unlimited access at Julington Creek, Jacksonville Beach, St. Augustine Comanche Cove, and St. Augustine Shipyard. Freedom Boat Club members also enjoy reciprocal access to over 400 locations across the world. There's never been a better time to join. We are offering our biggest discount ever to celebrate our brand new location. We own and maintain an entire fleet of boats. Join the club, and as often as you like, you can do water sports, inshore fishing, offshore fishing, sandbar hopping, dining on the water, or just cruising around town. Visit us at the St. Augustine Shipyard or stop by any of our locations to see what the Boatcierge experience is all about. Visit us at freedomboatclub.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
You know, it's kind of a weird dynamic. I'm going to get into Pete Prisco's top 100 free agency list. I was curious where he had the Jaguars, and to the odd dynamic, it's kind of this. They're your guys, but you like to see them low on the list, right? Like, I look at the top 100, hoping I don't see Monteric Brown on there. Let's stay under the radar and affordable. Let's get another little 2-3 year deal with Monteric Brown. At least, to this observant eye, would seem like a nice piece to keep and to have and to take advantage of the growth that we've seen out of him since coming to Jacksonville from, I believe, Arkansas, right? It was the University of Arkansas. So I'm going to circle back to that, to Pete's list. Lloyd and Etienne in particular are interesting to me. Some former Jags, including Caleb on Jason, who somehow has emerged into a efficient pass rusher. I wonder where he may fall. I believe he's a free agent this year as well. So we'll look at that in just a second. Man, it's been a rough week of mortality. Right? Over the weekend, we lost Robert Duvall, Academy Award-winning actor. We lost Jesse Jackson, just an incredible, socially impactful in his life. Over the weekend, we didn't mention this yet, but I meant to mention Billy Donovan's dad, Bill Donovan, who was really visible and around the Florida program. He was a great college basketball player, I believe, at Boston College. And then obviously Billy Jr., Billy Donovan, went on to great things at Florida, but Bill Donovan passed away over the weekend, and kind of one of the godfathers of Florida hoops down there for a lot of years. And then I have seen this morning that we've lost Mike Wagner. Now, that's not a name that resonates because he was a part of such a great, awesome team. But Mike Wagner was a dog for the Pittsburgh Steelers back in the 70s. A starting safety, 10-year career. He probably started about every year. He made the Pro Bowl three times, won four Super Bowls in Pittsburgh. Easy to get lost on that steel curtain full of Hall of Famers. That defensive line, and two Hall of Fame linebackers in Jack Hammond, Jack Lambert, Mean Joe Green, Elsie Greenwood, just a terrific steel curtain defense. You had Mel Blount, who overshadowed you in the secondary. He's a Hall of Famer. Mike Wagner, though, would go into the Hall of Very Good, not in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. He's in the Steelers Ring of Honor, and that ain't an easy one to crack. But I saw that he passed away relatively young age. They hit different, man. Y'all want to have fun? YouTube hardest hits of the 70s that were not penalized. You will amaze yourself at what the game was in that era. I'm talking about pick a man up, body slam him like you're in WWE. Now everybody go back to the huddle. Time to run the next play.
Put some dirt on it.
Yeah, we're not going to the review booth. We ain't kicking people out. You don't even get a flag. Go on back. And Pittsburgh led the way in that. The steel curtain, the steel city. And Mike Wagner deserves his place in that. What's that? No, bad injury for the Orlando Magic. The Magic are, is it fair to say that the Magic have underachieved? Or is that too harsh?
No, this year.
They're the 7th seed. Now, they've had some injuries. They played without Boncaro for a while. But at 28 and 25, they sit in the 7th seed. And, there were talk that they could have been a fringe contender to win the East with Tatum's injury and a conference that still looks pretty wide open. I mean, the Detroit Pistons, for Pete's sake, have been the runaway leaders in the East. But they've learned that Franz Wagner is out indefinitely. And when you only got 20 games to go, that can have a big impact on your playoff chances. He's one of the Magic's best players. He's going to miss at least 3 more weeks now, they've said. It's been a problem he's had all year, and the Magic don't have a lot of wiggle room. And most years, yawn, so what? But this was a year where the Magic were getting a lot of preseason love about where they may end up this year. All right, college basketball news and notes. UConn loses last night. They lost at home to Creighton. Arkansas and Alabama played what may go down as the game of the year. It was a 117-115 double overtime. It's the first time that two ranked teams have played a game that both scored at least 110 points since it was like Syracuse and Villanova, maybe. I don't know. It's a couple of Big East teams, but that one took 6 overtimes for them to do it. I mean, these two, Arkansas and Bama, up and down the floor scoring. It looks like an NBA box score when you get to 117, 115. But maybe the game of the year, and for the Florida side, it went the right way because Gators now a two-game lead over every other SEC team in that conference basketball race. Then there is Coach Doug Gottlieb of Green Bay. Now, you may know Gottlieb. Number one, you may remember him as a point guard on an Oklahoma State team that went to the Final Four. Most of you probably of a certain age remember him as a broadcaster. Did a lot of radio. He had a national radio show. He was on the CBS Sports Network. I think he's been on CBS television. So he's been a broadcaster for a lot of years. In fact, he had a popular podcast that when he took the Green Bay head coaching job, this dude's coaching Green Bay and still doing his broadcasting job. I think ultimately he stopped doing that. He unloaded on the officials, though, after a loss on Sunday. He's now been suspended by the Horizon League. One thing to get a fine, another to get suspended. He'll have to miss this week's game at Oakland. 1-game suspension from the Horizon League. He had a rant that went viral about the officiating, slammed his fist on the table, expletive-filled tirade, demanded an explanation for a technical foul he got in a 3-point loss. He called on the league to explain the, quote, disparity in officiating and to clarify why he received the technical for arguing a call. Horizon League gave him this instead. Gottlieb's postgame comments do not reflect the league's values or sportsmanship expectations. We consider the matter closed. Gottlieb said that the officials evaluated the exact same blanking play on both ends of the floor with different outcomes. He said he didn't curse, leave his box, or act demonstratively while questioning the call during the game. Regardless, he got a technical with under 7 to go while his team had a one-possession lead. Both technicals cut the lead to 1. Milwaukee went on to win, and Gottlieb struggled mightily out of the gates. I wonder how his team's doing. Stand by. Let's do a heat check here on the Green Bay Phoenix. Let's just scroll down. Let's see. 12-10, 12-11, 13, 15-12. Yeah, they were 15-12. They had won 3 in a row. Lost at Milwaukee, and now they'll not have their head coach for their next regular season game. All right, let's take a peek at Pete Prisco's top 100 free agent list. Again, it's kind of an odd dynamic. You like your guys to be, well, proclaimed. You like them to get their due. But when you're looking at a free agent list, I mean, just shuffle them down as far as I'm concerned. Let's go through some guys, settle through some salaries. We got a couple guys here that, in a perfect world, you'd like to keep. All right, so according to Pete, and his top 100, and I noticed this as I went through, and this is kind of in the headline of the column. Big name, splashy names aren't really there. There aren't a ton. There are some. I mean, I think I think Trey Hendrickson fits that. But the number one free agent, according to Pete, is Tyler Lindenbaum. He's a center from the Ravens. Ooh, how'd you like to splash there? Just saying. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. We gave the 6th most sacks, and we're 20th in rushing last year. I'm just wondering about that O-line anyway. I'm not going to beat that drum every day, I promise. George Pickens is 3rd. Jeez. He was had a heck of a year. He's probably best served staying in Dallas, man. He seems like he might be, quote, difficult to manage. Alec Pierce is the 4th best. The Indy receiver who's been coming on. He's primarily a deep threat. He's a weapon, but tells you something about this free agency class. If Alec Pierce, according to Pete, is the 4th best free agent. All right, let's look for our guys. And some other names that catch my eye. John Franklin Myers, you kind of hear rumored he's number 8 overall. Kyle Pitts of the Falcons is 10. Still no Devin Lloyd. Here he is at number 12. About Devin Lloyd, Pete writes, he made a lot of splash plays last year, but almost certainly won't be back with the Jags. Off-the-ball linebackers are tricky to pay in terms of big dollars, but he'll get somebody to pay him. So there's a prediction that he's not in Jags. Breece Hall, Pete's top running back at 13. Kenneth Walker at 18. Isaiah Likely at 22. Isaiah Likely, David Njoku, depending on what the Jags' plans are, either draft or free agency, a playmaking tight end would be a nice accoutrement to this roster. Still looking for Travis Etienne, 27 for the 27-year-old. He writes of Etienne, the former first-round pick is likely going to price himself out of Jacksonville. He's a solid back who can catch the football, but he isn't dynamic in terms of running between the tackles. That's all fair. All right, now we're going to have to go deeper. I'll highlight a couple of names as I go down, but Montaric Brown's the only other Jaguar free agent that has any chance of appearing in a top 100, and he may not. I don't see him on top 10 corners or, top 12 targets for this team. Who needs a corner? So we'll see. Mike Evans at 39. Scrolling. Cade Otton, tight end, Tampa Bay. Liam Cohen tie there. I don't know if that's only 26 years old, though. That surprised you?
Yeah, I didn't think he was that young.
Yeah, it feels like Cade Otton's been around a while. 59 catches last year, 572. Might be named any buck. Rashad White, Cade Otton, those guys just keep an extra eye on since that's where their coach came from. The Jags coach, rather. All right, continuing down. You know who made himself some money late in the year? Kenneth Gainwell. Kenneth Gainwell, right? Yeah, for the Eagles, he never got much opportunity, but for the Steelers, they gave him some down the stretch, and he flashed with some big moments. So got him as the 57th best running back. That's a guy who might fit here. Really veteran, been on good teams, won a Super Bowl, versatile back. I don't know. Again, if you're price pointing below ETN, if you're configuring your running back room, I would suppose. Calais Campbell, 61. Still going, E.
Old Faithful.
Turns 40 in September. Still a good rotational piece. He'd still be good here, wouldn't he? Be a good fit.
Man, yeah.
Right behind him, 62, Caleb Chason. Crisco writes in his one season with the Pats, he had 7.5 sacks, revitalized his career. Former first-round pick of the Jags. Is also just 26 years old, man. It takes a while on these guys. Jason is intriguing, isn't he? 26 years old and coming off that 7.5 sack season, finally apparently ready for the NFL. Might be a good pickup. And he's got him ranked ahead of Khalil Mack, Von Miller, some of the certainly more Hall of Fame talent levels, but later in their careers. All right, let's real quick. Got to get to break. Come back with a football fix. And just a lot of running backs below down here in like the 75 to 100. Here's Njoku at 87. I'm still looking for Monteric. Rashad White, 27 years old, ranked number 92. Tyler Algier, a lot of running backs down here, man. A lot of running backs if you're looking for a complimentary piece and not a lead dog. Monteric Brown, 97. So top 100 free agent. He writes about Buster. He had his best season when he moved into the starting lineup last year because of injuries to others. He isn't fast, but he's smart and plays well. And then I like this, puts the age on everyone. 26 years old, another young guy. Back with a football fix next.
The Drill. From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
This is your VSIN Action Update. Brought to you by Duck Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic, and Air Conditioning. When you're stuck, call the Duck. Proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
NASCAR this week, the Auto Trader 400 at Atlanta's Echo Park Speedway. Ryan Blaney, Joey Logano, and Chase Elliott all 10-1. Scotty Scheffler, the favorite to win the Genesis Invitational at the Riviera Country Club at plus 295. Rory McIlroy plus 1325. Xander Schauffele 20-1. Tommy Fleetwood 22-1. College basketball today. North Florida, a 10.5-point home dog to Austin Peay. The Governors are 19-6, 13-1 of the A-Sun. Stetson, an 8.5-point dog against Central Arkansas, the Edmond Center. Florida A&M laying a 1.5 at home with Alabama A&M. Progressive helping veterans drive their lives forward. More info, KeysOfProgress.com. With your action update, Mike Sennett, 1010XL.
Let's talk about the sound no homeowner wants to hear. Drip, drip, drip. Still dripping. That's exactly why Duck Duck Rooter created the Love Your Pipes promotion. Plumbing problems don't scare us. Not with years of experience and honest upfront pricing on our side. Right now, you can get free plumbing assessment on all fixtures with any paid plumbing service. It's the smart move to fix the issue now before it becomes bigger. So when you're stuck, call the Duck, 904-862-6769, duckduckrooter.com.
Tara Lagaman here for Local Fair Jacks. Fresh, local produce, eggs, and meat delivered right to your door. It's where Jeff and I shop because we know exactly where our food is coming from. There's no scary recalls, just trusted local farmers. Visit localfairjacks.com.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean, nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Hey, it's Travis from Cannons of Jacks. When you need a trailer hitch, gooseneck, or RV towing options, call us at Cannons. We've been doing it for 55 years, and customer service is our #1 priority. Visit cannonsofjacks.com.
Hey, Jacksonville, David Garrard here. If you want a street-legal golf cart that's built with quality and style, check out Dynamic Drives and Designs in Jacks Beach. They have new, used, and fully customized carts from the top brands like Atlas, Dodge, and Pilot Car. Every cart gets a complete expert inspection, so you know it's ready to hit the road. Their team can help you design the perfect custom cart that fits your style and needs. For your custom golf cart, visit dynamicdrivesdesign.com today and see your perfect ride.
side.
Are high-interest credit cards and other loans sucking the life out of your finances? It's time to say no more. Let Loan Pronto tap the equity on your home and get the cash you need now so you can pay it all off. Hey, it's Prosser here. Corey and Jack called Loan Pronto in a matter of days. They had $160,000. They kept their 3% mortgage intact, didn't even need an appraisal, and with all that cash, they wiped out all their credit cards and 2 car loans, saving $2,000 a month. You can do it too. LoanPronto.com, the rapid equity loan program, can get you $100,000, $200,000, even $500,000 in cash. Chloe and Ethan just did it. Consolidated all their high-interest debt into one super low monthly payment, giving them an extra $1,000 a month. Imagine, pay off all the credit cards, slash your monthly payments, breathe easier. Get your life back. Interest rates are at 3-year lows. Call Loan Pronto today, 904-999-1500. That's 904-999-1500. Or go to loanpronto.com. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781. Visit NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
Checkmate. I'm Brendan Cecilia, founder of Checkmate Coatings.
And I'm Chester, company mascot at your service.
There are 2 important steps to installing the perfect garage floor. The 2-stage coating application, sure, but nothing is more important than preparing the floor. Our team uses diamond grinding machines to grind your floors to a smooth, level finish. Only then can we...
Hold on! You grind garage floors with perfectly lovely diamonds?
No, Chester. We grind floors to perfection using the very best ugly diamonds. Too ugly for jewelry, but perfect for the grinding pads we use to prep the surface.
Perfect preparation and application. Now that's a perfect marriage.
Ugly diamonds?
Check. Perfect preparation?
Check. Smooth, gorgeous, gleaming floors that really catch your eye? Checkmate!
Transforming your floors, making them great. Checkmate.
Visit checkmatecoatings.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
All right, back here on the drill. It's Thursday morning. Got Doc Murphy clear up some of the injury situations. What's the prognosis for these Braves arms with these loose impediments in the elbow and these surgeries? And, you know, I heard Walt Weiss say he hopes that Spencer Schwellenbach and Hurston Waldrop's about to do the same thing. Will be able to pitch this year. Is that reasonable? Is that expectation? I mean, a Brave season that is, I mean, we got windows in other sports too now. And I like and follow and love and live and die with the Braves like all y'all do with the Jags, man. I know everybody ain't built that way, but man, it is a deflating start to the season. Hey, kudos the U.S. Olympic hockey team, buddy. They barely stayed alive. I believe they went overtime to beat Sweden. They hadn't beaten Sweden in the Olympics since 1960. I don't know how many matchups they've had since then, but that certainly surprised me. That's 6 years ago. But it's on to the semifinals and the Final Four for the U.S. national hockey team. Big nights in college basketball, but these freshmen this year have just been outrageous. Darius Acuff Jr. plays for Arkansas. He had 49 last night, but Alabama won an unbelievable game in double overtime, 117 to 115. What stood out as I watched the game was how well these teams were shooting. They went through a period there in the second half where it was like watching an NBA game, man. Zip. Let me see what we got here. Arkansas on the night shot 50% from 3, 13 for 26. They shot 49% overall. Better shooting from 3 than on inside, but still 49% shooting, 50% overall. I think I saw a stat. Alabama shot 80% in the second half. That's like a Villanova v. Georgetown title game effort. Bama shot 56% for the night, 34% from 3. Fire up the band. We got a football fix. Let me give you a few news and notes from the National Football League. Brought to you by our friends at the home course, the Julington Creek Golf Club. Tee it high and let it fly, and we'll see you on the course. The home course, the Julington Creek Plantation. Oh, we're going to get back into one of these narratives of what does voluntary really mean voluntary. Man, I am to the point where these NFL players make so much money that if you have voluntary OTAs or meetings because you've bargained it that way, man, bump that. Be there. Get better. Not much coach's ass. These dudes have already been off for a couple months now. I've seen Trevor gallivanting all over God's green earth. He might not be the best example, by the way. He's always there for the voluntary, and most players are, but they all should be, and that's the expectation of the Ravens' new offensive coordinator, Declan Doyle. He's fired up to build an offense around Lamar Jackson, I bet. The offseason program begins April 6th. On-field workouts start in May. This is kind of a message to Lamar Jackson, perhaps, who is a quarterback who has skipped such festivities at times through the years. Well, I guess he'll never be more valuable, but I'm kind of surprised to see that the Paul Allen estate wants to sell the Seahawks. You see just how much it meant to them, huh? It must just be coursing through their blood, the pride of owning a Super Bowl winning franchise. Either that or they put the for sale sign up. Trouble follows this Rashee Rice, or he follows trouble. Latest, an ex-girlfriend of Rashee Rice has filed a lawsuit alleging repeated domestic assaults during their 18-month relationship from 23 to 25. Said she was pregnant during many of the alleged assaults, seeking more than $1 million. Alleges he strangled her in December 23 and more abusive behavior. And for Rashee Rice, it's been one thing after the other. If it's not injury, it's legal problems. Seems to be a real good player, but man, has not been able to get into any sort of consistent, reliable groove with the Chiefs. That's Football Fix. You're welcome. Hick and Arrival more come your way next. This is The Drill.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Children learn a lot about life from sports. Teamwork, discipline, and fair play. Values that can only be passed on by a kind, caring, mature
1010XL.
Welcome to Key Buick GMC, proudly family-owned and operated since 1943. Come see why they're North Florida's new and pre-owned truck center, conveniently located on Southside and JTB, just minutes from the St. John's Town Center. At Key Buick GMC, every new vehicle comes with our lifetime powertrain warranty. Key Buick GMC, we are professional grade. Online at KeyBuickGMC.com. Lifetime powertrain warranty covers engine, transmission, drivetrain only. Exclusions apply. See dealer for details.
Greenlaw Group is for the insured. If you think you have roof damage, call 904-302-7055 today, and they will schedule you a free roof inspection. Trust their law firm to help you fight your insurance when you need it. These storms can cause damage you may not even see yet. Call Greenlaw Group, 302-7055. There's no cost to retain their law firm and no cost to have your roof inspected. They only get paid if you win. Greenlaw Group, for the insured.
I insist on complete honesty.
You can chime in anytime on the 1010XL text line.
Installed by Lifetime Flooring.
If you have something to say to me, I wish you would just say it.
Share your opinion.
Are you nuts? What?
641-1010.
That's crazy.
Hello, First Coast. I'm sure by now you have seen our bright green GFL trucks and containers throughout the greater Jacksonville area. We're an industry leader in solid waste and would love the opportunity to earn your business. We're committed to customer service, reliability, and have an unwavering focus on safety. Whether commercial or construction, let us haul your waste away. Call 904-760-5880 to get a quote today from GFL, Green for Life.
The flagship station of the Jacksonville Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Best Bet is #1. That's right, Best Bet Jacksonville. Orange Park and St. Augustine have one-card poker, the fastest and easiest card game to learn and play. Play one card at a time, and the highest card wins even money. If the card values are the same, it's time for war, just like the game you remember. You must be 18 years or older to play. Learn all the games at bestbetjacks.com. That's bestbetjacks.com.
Discover downtown Jacksonville's newest go-to spot. Pour Tap Room Jacksonville brings you 2 floors of over 80 self-pour craft beers, wines and cocktails, plus live sports, live music, and private event space. And right next door, Pizza Dynamo fires up made-to-order pizzas, slices and calzones packed with bold flavor. Pair a pint with a fresh pie at Pizza Dynamo and Pour Tap Room, downtown at Laura and Forsyth.
SportsForecaster.com has all the data you need to project tomorrow's winners. Register for free and track the performance of all your favorite players and teams, including all your fantasy team picks and prospects. Sports Forecaster has the most detailed player profiles on the web, precise depth charts, every transaction, every injury, every news update. No ranting or raving, no preening or barstool bluster. At SportsForecaster.com, you get the timely info you need for every game. SportsForecaster.com. Sign up for free today.
Bueller, stay cooler with Bueller.
I'm starting to realize being a homeowner isn't all upside, Jason.
I mean, it does give you a place to live.
Yeah, but now suddenly I need to know the names of all the people I need to look after my house.
Like who?
Like if my air conditioner breaks in the middle of the heat wave, I need to know who I call to fix it.
That's me. You know me.
But what if my water heater dies or my toilet backs up?
That would also be me. Bueller Air and Plumbing.
Okay, fine, but what about my duct cleaning and my water filtration and my sewer drain? Where am I going to find all those guys if something goes wrong? I'm just a guy with a house and a dream and...
This pair of sunglasses.
Whoa.
Bueller Air and Plumbing is the only name you need to know. Our club members even get 2 free visits a year, so you know we're there when you need us.
Well, that's cool.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Visit BuellerAir.com.
This is your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm E.T. The U.S. men's Olympic hockey team are on to the semifinals after defeating Team Sweden 2-1 in overtime. Quinn Hughes scored the winning goal with 3 minutes and 27 seconds left to seal the deal. Team USA will face Slovakia in the semifinals this Friday. Currently it's 7:03 and it's 65 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller. Stay tuned for the Dan Hicken Arrival and more next right here on 1010XL and 92.5 FM.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch. Ladies and gents, please put your hands together as Dan Hicken enters the studio.
You know it! Yes, sir!
We got a banger. We got a banger this morning. Start with a banger. Here we go. His palms are sweaty.
Knees weak, arms are heavy.
Yeah. He's vomiting on his shirt from his mom's spaghetti.
Mom's spaghetti. I used to love my mom's spaghetti.
Yeah, who doesn't?
Everybody
I love your mom's spaghetti. I never had it.
Had a flair to it.
I might need to fast forward through the intro next time, just a touch. I don't remember it being this long before we got to some banging.
We don't need any banging.
Yeah, we're good.
You
It's
know
the
what
instrumental
happens.
version.
Yeah, it's
What's
instrumental.
happening. Yeah, it's
Instrumental.
Yeah. We don't want any copyright violation. We don't want Eminem coming at us.
Well, the big cross-country race is off.
Hick and I just watched like a 10-minute introduction. Each girl comes out. I thought I was watching the NBA Finals, Hick.
Here's
I
the
wonder
problem.
what y'all was watching up there.
Here's the problem. If I was
Locked
in it,
in.
the start of the race, we got to go up a hill. I'd be tired already.
Yeah, there. Yeah. No, look at it. I mean, when you say uphill, like up a ski slope.
That's up a hill,
Look
man.
at that thing. That's like 40-degree gradient there, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, now they're going to do a little bit of wiggling?
Oh, boy.
That's fantastic. Is this tip? What this event is this, Hick? This is great radio, by
No
the way,
idea.
As we watch
I'd
the
be
USA
like one
Network.
of these. You go ahead. I'll catch up. I'll catch up.
They're basically running. Well, how do they call this skiing? Because they got skis on their feet.
Because they got skis on.
At some point, do they get to coast or no? They just
I don't know.
run the whole time.
I think they do. I think they get some flat ground where they
Yeah, use those arms.
use
Look at
those
this.
arms.
There you are in the back, Hick. She was struggling. How'd she make the final?
I'm out. Maybe this isn't the final.
I mean, after that intro,
Better be.
oh, it's the sprint. It's the women's sprint.
Oh, it's a sprint?
It's the SF2 semifinal 2. I got all the jargon down here. Look at the girl in the back, though, Hick. That's
Girl in
us.
the back's toast.
I mean, how did she qualify? Where's she from?
I don't know.
Bermuda?
Little light ones are going quick, though.
Yeah. It is.
Is that the finish line?
Pouring. Yeah, it's a sprint. There we go. Section 1.
I got you.
Oh, no, that's section 1. What are we doing? Oh, wait, they're
Oh,
taking
now
them
we
off.
take the skis
Are they
off.
still racing? What are they doing? Packing them up, throwing them over the shoulder? Oh, there they go.
Oh, that was a good pack.
Oh, now she's running. They're running up steps, Hick. I mean, what kind of
Is this a new event?
Perhaps.
They're going upstairs.
It's been my experience in nature. When you're trying to survive, you never go way up a hill and then climb a staircase.
I guess part of the strategy is the way you pop the skis off and pack them, because the girl was in second, packed them better. Now they're putting them back on.
You know what those legs must feel like?
Oh, burning. Oh, I gotta burn.
What about our last place girl? Where's she at? I'm worried about her. Can we get a medic? Well, there they go. Now, are they running uphill again? Oh, good Lord.
Oh,
No, thank you.
This is insane.
I mean, straight uphill, and they got to now take some curves.
Where's the rest part?
Oh, the snow. This looks like a Hollywood here, Dan.
By the
Look
way,
at the
yeah,
snow.
it's snowing like crazy,
I
too.
mean, what is she doing? Now they're taking them off again.
Is this Milan or Cortina? If we go up more stairs, I'm out.
They're taking them off. What did they take off now? Oh, no. Now they're going.
Oh, here we go.
Now we're going full out skiing.
Oh, thank God. Oh, that's a good part.
Is last place there yet?
I think so.
Oh, wait, now
Oh,
they're
shoot.
Now they're just
Now they're slaloming.
like skiing too now.
Now they're not as good as
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see. Let me see Michaela go trotting up those stairs one
Yeah.
time and then do her thing.
Up the hill and now down the hill.
Yeah, this to me is the typical Winter Olympic
Oh, we
experience.
got little jumps too.
Yeah, I have no interest in watching it until it's on, and then it looks pretty cool. I mean,
What is this event?
This is the sprint, the women's sprint. There, Hick. This is semifinal number 2. We got a winner. Congratulations to
that's
Ravenel from France.
That's a 3 minute and 10
There you
second
go.
brutal.
In other news, the U.S. hockey team in real sports
Yeah.
won a real good hockey game in overtime against Sweden. Now, I was surprised that they hadn't beaten them since 1960. They must not have played a ton.
No, they haven't. But
Sweden's produced a bunch of NHLers, right?
listen, the teams that are left, the United States has the greatest, pays out the most money of any of those hockey teams in terms of NHL salaries. They have some tremendous NHL salaries. They were number 1. I'll have to look it up. I thought I had it.
Yeah,
But the Slovakia was the only one. Team USA's $226 million in salaries. Team Canada's $221 million in salaries. So, yeah.
Well, if you go by that, I'm looking at the best players all time.
But there's 25. Most of the teams that are left have like 20 plus NHL players on the roster.
And like, see these names here. Here's where this is the level of hockey. I recognize the name. I don't know if he plays now or if he played in 1995.
Mm-hmm.
Like a name like, and I'm pretty sure this guy is right, but Peter Forsberg.
Oh, he's yeah.
But I know that name,
Yeah.
right? And I thought he was from Sweden. I didn't want to speak out of turn.
Mm-hmm.
Here they are. You ready for the top 10 all-time players from Sweden?
Sure. Who knew?
Marcus Naslund.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Your guy.
Mm-hmm. Mika?
No.
Who?
Henrik Lundqvist.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The king.
Another goalie, Henrik Zetterberg.
Mm-hmm.
Nah. Daniel Sedin.
Mm-hmm.
Henrik Sedin.
The brothers.
Daniel Alfredson. Peter Forsberg. Number 3, Matt Sundin. The Sundins are hot.
Mm-hmm.
Borje Salming. He must be old-timer.
Don't know him.
Never heard of him. And the number 1 all-time, certainly you've heard of him, Nicholas Lidstrom.
Sweden's roster is 100% NHLers.
Okay.
Right now. So.
Now, that just depends on what level, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I can give you a roster of all NBA players that would lose to Team USA 112 to 60.
Right. But it appears that, and again, all 3 of the games went into overtime.
It's been tough. I mean, I was going by when we had OC in with us. He told us he pretty much thought Canada and U.S. are way ahead of everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that what he said?
I don't remember.
I think he said that or something along those lines. But yeah, it's been far from, easy street for Team USA, but on to the semis. And, you root for a Canada-U.S. final.
Sid the Kid got injured, too. He left the Canadians team. He's got to get some imaging done. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But, yeah, United States has an opportunity. It just doesn't. It's not the same. It's fine. It's great. It's cool, but it's certainly not the same as it was when they were just kids. But yeah, that's gosh, right into the Winter Olympics, man. Now we got the highlights of the race we just watched going on. It's crazy.
I will say this: the ladies got their due. Granted, it's at 7:00 Eastern time, but we had the intros, we had the race.
Yeah,
and it's only the semi.
It's only a semi.
Like, you got to fill that programming.
Man, I saw something yesterday in football that was surprising. The Cleveland Browns' entire offensive line is free agents, I think I read.
Okay.
They're going to lose their whole offensive line. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. That's like, is that good news or bad news?
Yeah.
One of those guys, is it Batonio they have somebody who's...
Well, they got Cam Robinson. Joe Batonio. Posick, the center, Wyatt Teller, and Jack Conklin. Those are all names, but they've been around a while.
I think Batonio is the only one that would get a ton of interest. I don't know. The free agency, I'm getting bombarded and inundated and overwhelmed by all the lists now.
Oh, yeah, so many guys.
Top 100 this and, top
Listen,
that.
It's just like last year. I mean, we signed Robert Hainsey. Who knew who Robert Hainsey was? I didn't know who Robert Hainsey was. He's backup center for the Tampa Bay Bucks. Jags signed Robert Hainsey. Okay, good. Why?
This is how I roll. I'd go get Tyler Lindenbaum, the number 1 free agent. What if you had him at center for the next 10 years? Oof. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to see just what Gladstone and the boys do. What they're, there's a couple different routes you could go this offseason.
Well, the win totals, early offseason win totals were posted.
Okay. I'm going to get. Can I guess?
Sure.
The Jags, I'm going to say, what were they last year? Were they like 8 maybe or 7.5 or something?
I don't think
all right, I'm going to say that the over/under for the Jags next year is it's either 10.5 or 11. I'm going to say 10.5,
9.5. Nobody has 11
in the whole league.
Mm-mm.
Does 9.5 not sound awful juicy for Jacksonville? No, done. E. 9.5?
Yeah, that sounds real juicy to me.
It sounds juicy to me, too.
Yeah, juice away. Seattle, San Francisco, 10.5. New England, 10.5. Rams, Chargers, 10.5. Kansas City, 10.5. Green Bay, 10.5. Detroit, 10.5. Buffalo, 10.5. So,
yeah,
Baltimore, 10.5.
That's the number the Jags should be at.
So,
based on all those those are like teams.
Tough to be a Dolphin fan. You're at 4.5. Arizona's 4.5. Those are low. Jets are 5.5. I take the under on that all day. What are
the Giants?
Giants are 7.5.
Pretty high for a first-year coach and a last-place team.
Yeah. Well, the first-year coach ain't really a first-year coach.
Well, with that team, though.
Yeah. So, I mean, he knows how to do it. So, the Dolphins... If they're not going to, the Dolphins have shown us, Stinkfish have shown us that they're not going to compete this year.
Yeah, they're letting everyone go.
Right? Why not and it doesn't seem like they want Tua. There's this whole.
It's going to be Quinn Ewers at quarterback when the season starts.
I don't know. Maybe they get somebody else, but God, Quinn Ewers.
You're going to tank.
And you're really tanking.
Is there anybody worth? Is there a quarterback coming? I mean, you look ahead to this year.
Arch,
will he be that guy? Will he have that generation vibe or whatever they hand out every 5, 6, 7 years? Trevor, the last one really to get that designation.
Yeah, it's better than this year, that's for sure. But why not if you're the Dolphins? Julian Sand, Dante Moore stayed at Oregon, so maybe those guys eat the whole contract this year and just be done with it.
Yeah,
it's a $100 million cap hit, but why not just do it?
I guess it's just so hard, man. I mean, you got limited opportunities, and you only got 17 games, and teams all over the league proved that you can turn it around immediately, but man, you better have a quarterback.
The Dolphins.
You got to make Tua work. He's too expensive, Hick. Tua's not the problem. He's not the solution.
Dolphins eat all of it. Miami's going to stink. It's a reset year. The fans get it. Why bleed it into 2 years? Plus, you tank for a 26 quarterback.
Yeah, but again, if you, I don't, and here is the dicey question in reality. When you look up in 2029, is Dante Moore better than Tua?
Mm-hmm.
Julian saying done more than Tua would have done. And I'm not saying Tua stay there in it forever, but they just redid him. I mean, it's one thing to take a cap hit of $60 million or 50. What is his number alone? $55 million, isn't it? Can you do that?
I don't know. We'll find out. Our Dreamfinders Homes poll question of the day brought to you by our friends at Dreamfinders Homes, the official home builder of the Florida Gators. Go to dreamfindershomes.com. Look at those beautiful homes that they build, man. You look at them and go, my gosh, and they're just, they just look so terrific. Sometimes you think, I can't afford that, but you might be able to. Check them out. The interest rate packages that they have are second to none. There are 15 different locations throughout Jacksonville.
15 of them things.
Just like
the Gate River Run.
Good luck.
Yeah. I got this.
Did you run today?
15K.
No, I didn't run today.
It's 3 days you haven't run.
I ran yesterday.
No, you didn't.
Yes, after I got home.
How far did you run?
2 miles.
Just run the whole way?
Yeah, we got 3 weeks from tomorrow. I'm worried about if he's built up enough distance yet.
Not even close. This isn't a 32-year-old, I'm going to go out and just run the river run. This is a soon-to-be 40-year-old man.
40 ball.
Who hasn't run 3 miles in, 25 years.
No, that was.
I will say for my
Since the Coast
I will say for my first river run,
I'm worried.
Like last year was different. That was just survival, and I was, but my first river run, I'd say where you are now, I was probably running 4 or 5 miles at a time, training wise.
All right, so I need to pick it up.
You need to pick it up and see where you're at because
this weekend you got to at least get to 3.
You need to do.
I can do that. I'll do 3 this week.
Do a 4.
I think I can do that.
Do a 4 and then rest.
I think I'll do 4.
But follow my mantra.
Well,
don't walk.
No.
Once
wait. Your mantra?
Yeah.
I don't know if I can do
for
that.
this run for
Straight?
training. If you can't run 4 miles without stopping, unless you're gonna
cooked.
You're gonna have trouble in the river run.
Yeah, but I'm not going to run the whole river run.
Yeah, well, that's fair. You're just doing the river run.
Yes, exactly. I'm
Well,
literally
you
just
can
doing
finish the night. It's just you're gonna be sore and tired. But yeah.
Who will be the Gators' starting quarterback this fall? Tramel Jones Jr., Aaron Philo, Will Griffin, Aiden Warner. That's the quarterback room. Who will be the Gators' starting quarterback this fall? Tramel Jones Jr., Aaron Philo, Will Griffin, or Aiden Warner?
Can I see the W-2s before I answer?
It would be Philo.
Yeah.
If you're going by that, it would definitely be Philo.
It needs to be Philo. I mean, only for this reason. And I like Tramel Jones. Will Griffin's a great prospect, but this is like their brain trust move. This is their first impression move. You got a new coach. This is who we selected as his coordinator and quarterback. They need to be elite hires.
Right. Well,
elite signings.
53.7% think it'll be Aaron Philo. 37% think Tramel Jones Jr. Will Griffin 5.6. Aiden Warner, who has started a game against the University of Texas, if I'm not mistaken. I got 3.7% of the vote. You got a couple hours left to vote if you'd like to vote.
Griffin's intriguing. You know, you had the stat about, was he best under one of the stats? He was like the tops in the whole country.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. All right, we got to take a break. We're just getting started. We got a big show today. It's Thursday here on 1010XL 92.5 FM. They call this show The Drill.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. The most Gators.
Touchdown Gators!
The most Jaguars.
That's a touchdown for Jacksonville.
1010XL. Radio home of the Gators and Jags.
My son had a meniscus surgery a couple of years ago, went smooth as silk, was playing tennis in 2 weeks. This is Patrick Malarkey, and I highly recommend Southeast Orthopedic Specialist.
Our son Eric's a Division I collegiate baseball pitcher who is having shoulder pain. We took him to Southeast Orthopedic Specialist and are confident that he's now on the road to recovery. This is Beth Anderson, and we love the care Eric receives at Southeast Orthopedic Specialist.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Zero Res Month of Love sale continues. Your air ducts are like the lungs of your home. If they're dirty, your air indoor quality suffers. As many as 1 in 5 Americans suffer from allergies caused by particles frequently found in the air inside most homes. Not only is indoor air quality an issue year-round, but especially now that allergens such as pollen are coming out of hibernation, ready to invade your home. Man, take advantage of Zero Res's February sale. Right now, $100 off your air duct cleaning. $100 off your air duct cleaning. Book online. Go to ZeroResJacksonville.com. That's ZeroResJacksonville.com. Tell them you want the 1010XL or Station Special.
When your home or business deserves more than ordinary glass, you trust the experts. Capital Glass Glass and Shower Doors has been elevating spaces for over 40 years with precision, craftsmanship, and clean, modern design. From sleek frameless shower enclosures to elegant glass railings, wine cabinets, and any custom glass that makes a statement, Capital Glass delivers unmatched quality, service, and attention to detail. Your vision, their expertise. Capital Glass and Shower Doors at capcoglass.com.
It's Gator passion on display when Patrick Young brings power forward intensity to the drill.
Patrick Young, a rip and a run.
Fast breaks and clutch shots with Dan and Jeff. Friday mornings at 8:30. Tipped off by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists on 1010XL.
I'm Frank Frangie with the Nimnik Nugget. Have you noticed how similar Liam Cohen and Todd Golden are? They're both 40 years old. Golden's about 4 months older, but they're both the same. They've got an edge to them. They're super smart. They're offensive-minded. They connect with their players. They connect with their fans. That's why Golden won the national championship a year ago, and that's why Liam Cohen won 13 games in his first year as an NFL coach. And I can't wait to see what either one of them do next. I'm Frank Frangie for the Nimnik family of dealerships. Fall in love with a new Chevy at Nimnik Chevrolet. Frank Frangie here. Right now, save up to 20% off a new Silverado or get financing rates as low as 1.9%. Unlike most dealerships, Nimnik Chevrolet has the largest inventory on the ground, ready for you to explore. And with their extensive selection, you're sure to find your perfect truck or SUV at Nimnik. Shop online 24/7 at nimnikchevy.com or visit the dealership at the corner of Park and Cassett. So who's got more new vehicles at the best prices? Nobody but Nimnik. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Hey, it's Travis from Cannons of Jacks. Thank you for trusting us for 55 years of custom welding fabrication and vehicle towing accessories. When you need a trailer hitch for the family car, a gooseneck for the company truck, or even RV towing options, call us at Cannons. We can do a bumper hitch, fifth wheel hitch, anything for safe, reliable towing. Come to Cannons of Jacks, where service is our #1 priority and we treat our customers as we like to be treated. Check us out online, cannonsofjacks.com.
Bro, have you heard about the hottest and newest sports league in town?
Vanguard Sports League isn't just VIP, it's the standard. Smoke-filled tunnel intros, cool benches with canopies, big scoreboards, championship rings, and convenient locations all across Jacksonville. Oh, and Mascot Potty's there hyping everyone up every game. No wonder it's the talk of the town. Spring and summer registration now open.
Search VanguardSportsLeague.com today.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch. And now, let's light up the Firehouse Subs 10-minute drill.
Hit it!
Sports concepts and rationalizations. We call it the 10-minute drill. At the end of the drill, we like to hand out a prize pack. What's the razzle-dazzle going out today?
I got a first-year North Florida tour card. This is loaded with great golf and retail savings. To learn more about the First Tee and the kids and helping the kids at First Tee, head over to firstteetourcard.org. But one lucky winner can win that card at the end of the 10-minute drill.
Shout out to my namesake, Dan. He was at a Chili's, currently tweeted out, currently trapped in a Chili's bathroom because they're out of toilet paper. I called the restaurant from the stall twice to ask for a refill. No one has come. It's been 15 minutes. My fajitas are probably cold. And then he updated, I was calling the wrong Chili's the entire time. They just came to my rescue. I don't know how to delete reviews.
Dang, Dan.
I don't, some people's, I guess, standard of embarrassment and is different than mine.
Agreed.
Pull your pants up and get outside. Your mommy ain't bringing you toilet paper. Look at it before you squat. Then maybe.
Yeah, you got it.
You got to
That's
take
the
a little
first
scan.
mistake.
First
Yeah.
of all, what are you doing in the bathroom at Chili's to begin with? Okay, let's talk.
I only go to one place.
I need a home court advantage on that. Yeah.
Sometimes you got to go. What about the Miami cop, Danny Torres?
Is he the Tyreek Hill cop?
Yeah.
I know that he gave a statement. What was it?
He's a former police officer, by the way.
All right.
He said, I guess it took a bit, but karma got you. Now that I'm retired, I can tell you how I feel about you. You're an entitled a-hole and an embarrassment to the team in the city that kisses your A. I wish you all the best and hope you're able to afford all that child support, especially now that you're unemployed. But I'm sure someone will pick you up and you'll cause havoc in their team and city, just how you did in Miami.
Dang.
Well, said the quiet part out loud, didn't he?
That
seems like a pretty fair evaluation of Tyreek Hill.
Ouch.
I mean, yeah, that's how people feel. Yeah, I ain't mad.
Yeah,
That's his
I mean,
opinion.
if your job and it's a simple request that day that all went sideways, it was pretty simple, and it escalated because Tyreek Hill being an entitled a-hole, sitting in his car, not rolling out his thing, not just doing simple things to move this thing along.
As we head towards the schedule, the international schedule, we know obviously the Jags will be playing in Wembley. Paris gets the Saints. Mexico City gets the Niners. These are the host teams. Rio gets the Cowboys, and Melbourne gets the Rams hosting the Niners.
I think we learned how we feel about France.
Other international games without an assigned host, 2 in Tottenham, Munich, and Madrid. So,
outside of the Jags, those don't do much for me. I've already forgotten who those teams' matchups are and whatnot.
4 teams rumored to play overseas, but not officially linked, are Washington, the Giants, the Falcons, and the Lions. Now, we'll see how that all plays out. But
now they would be the 4. Now, if there's 4 other places to play, though, that would be 8 teams they need, not 4. Right?
Correct.
I love, I love this trend. I love having that 4th game a day. I love having that morning game.
Yeah, I
absolutely
it's
love it.
a little too much,
Yeah.
but it is what it is.
Yeah.
You start at 9:30. And listen, the plan is in place, and they've talked about it. We're going to have an international game every week.
Yeah.
That's the goal. And every team will be playing 1 international game a year instead of, and this is the plan way back when was we're going to put a team in London. Okay. That was the plan way back when the Jags kind of first started heading over to London and such. Oh, we're going to put a team in London. They opened up a London office. The NFL did. The Jags did. They wanted to grow the game internationally. Hey, no problem. We sat through a lot of the rumors for a long time. We disputed the rumors for a long time. Eventually, the rumors, every now and then, you'll get a flyby by some ignorant moron national media guy, but that's about it.
You
don't get much anymore. People understand
between these days.
If you do your homework, you know the Jags in the city have signed a long-term lease, blah, blah, blah. So they're here for the next 30 years. Anyway.
I think Longcon Dodo Bird is the last one to throw something like that out. It may have cost him his job. That guy was the worst. Lachlan Fora.
Yeah, he wasn't very good. He's a miserable human being.
Yeah.
But anyway, and it's not just because of that.
No, I know.
Him aside, the league realized quickly, well, wait a second now. Logistically, once they started doing it and the team went over and played, and we went over and played a few times, and logistically you see that, oh, wow, this is next to damn impossible. How are we, you got activity. If you have an NFL franchise, you're working guys out throughout the season. You got so much stuff going on. You would have to have a United States off. There's a lot of hurdles in terms of logistics to have a team in really the only way you could probably do it is if you had a whole division in Europe. If you had the AFC Europe, something to that, and you had, maybe 2 in England, Madrid, and France, or whatever, Germany.
If you do that, you'd have to expand.
Yes,
you can't take 4.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
But anyway, so once they realized that wasn't going to work, but yet, listen, these are cash cows for the NFL owners, man.
Yeah, I don't know the finances, but they wouldn't be doing it for free. They're not doing it to grow the game. They're doing it to grow the wallet.
Yeah, if I'm drawing, I got 50,000 for a home game. I go over to Wembley and I get 85,000. Boom, and I get to keep the gate. Well, shoot, that's some serious coinage in my back pocket, which I get. I mean, it's a multi-billion-dollar industry. So, going forward, it'll be interesting to see how they do it. Now, look, we've talked about 2027 with the Jags when they go to presumably Orlando, which we all presume as we sort of are starting to get a plan. Like I told you yesterday, I saw this picture of the stadium in section 202 is no longer, I think. I mean, I don't think it's going to be ready for it. So I think I think the whole upper deck is out. And then I think there'll be some certain sections in the 2s that are out. So they're repositioning folks for this year, which, again, I applaud. I think it's a good thing because I'd rather them be here playing in front of 40,000 than being in Orlando for 2 years. I don't like that. So I think I'm all for it. I'm glad it's happening. I'll put up with the inconvenience. I told you they called me and they said, hey, we just want to see if you're taking a year off. I think they don't care this year because they know they're going to sell 40,000 tickets. So, and if the season ticket holder says, yeah, I'll be off this year, then they could take those tickets and probably sell them at a higher price, would be my guess. But I don't know. So while they figure all that out in 2027, I would not be shocked again if Jacksonville played more than one game in London, if they did a little month-long trip to London.
Yeah, and in this case,
Mm-hmm.
although you can't say that. I don't know how many with a good football team. I don't know how many tens, thousands, even tens of thousands of Jaguar fans aren't going to be willing to drive to Orlando.
Yeah.
We got a good team. More than if we were, cruising along 5-12. They got to fill the stadium. Are they counting on Orlando locals to buy tickets, you think?
Part of it, for sure.
Yeah. I wonder how many will they? It'd be more curiosity to see. I think you're going to see a lot of opposing fans at that game is what's going to happen.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
But if you're a 20-something Jags fan,
yeah,
Sunday
make
morning,
a weekend of it.
Here we go.
Or go down Saturday, stay Saturday night.
Again, it just depends on cost stuff. So
KOA, baby.
Yeah.
At the campground.
Yeah.
I have a Shazam Spotlight that's going to double as a question for you two esteemed gentlemen, particularly Dan, because it's kind of a historical question.
That's what I'm here for.
The Spotlight brought to you by ShazamAuto.com in the Murray Ford Superstores. Truck guy. The Arizona Cardinals this offseason hired their 44th coach, Dan.
Name the other 43.
Mike LaFleur takes over. Man, I'm going through the list. The Cardinals may have the worst collection of NFL coaches in NFL history and that will never, ever, ever be challenged. One putrid, unproductive, losing coach after another. The Cardinals have been playing football, to wit, for comparison. The Jaguars, in their first 15 years, had two coaches win 68 games apiece.
Okay.
Tom Coughlin won 68.
Damn right.
Jack Del Rio won 68. Jags been around 15 years. Two guys won 68 games. The Cardinals have been playing football for 100 years. Can you tell me how many Cardinals coaches and who the leaders are that have, let's go 50 wins? How many Arizona or St. Louis / Arizona / Chicago back in the day? How many Cardinals coaches, head coaches in their history amassed at least 50 wins?
Well, it's hard to remember. I see the guy's face, the guy who took Kurt Warner and the boys to the bowl.
His name is Ken Wisenhunt.
Ken Wisenhunt.
Yeah, 50?
I think
is that okay? Well, that's one. Who else you got?
What about
Just guessing. We're throwing names out there. That's what
they are.
The guy that came to mind to me first, Dan, was a really good coach, a Hall of Fame coach they had in the 70s.
Don Coryell.
Yeah, Don Coryell coached there, so he might be a candidate.
What about Dennis Green?
What about Bruce?
No bueno?
Yeah,
Bruce Arians.
Bruce Arians. Okay, there's another one.
I don't know many more.
That's it, right? Dennis Green. Yeah, he was a great coach for the Vikings. 16-32. He was who we thought he was.
Right.
All right, so you're going to go with 3 Cardinals coaches in 100 years have gotten to 50 wins?
Well, I'm sure. I don't know, but
the answer is 0. They've never had a 50-win coach in 100 years. The Jags' first 2 coaches went over 50 wins. What a terrible organization. I mean, that goes to the very top. You have ownership for the life of them. Can't pick a leader.
Oh, boy. The Bidwells are not well thought of.
Well, and really, to be honest with you,
Dad and son were both.
If you take away the 10-year period of Ken Wisenhunt and Bruce Arians, Gannon 15-36, Kingsbury went 28-37, Wilkes went 3-13, Denny Green 16-32, Dave McGinnis, remember him, 17-40, Vince Tobin 28-43. Vince Tobin got 71 games.
By the way, Arizona would seem like a great place and a franchise that should win.
Right, that you could build with. While we're on Arizona, I'm going to bang somebody who we were giving a certain program who was on display last night too much credit.
Arizona.
Yeah, how long do you have to go without making a Final Four before we stop calling you a basketball power? Because I'm suggesting if you haven't been to the Final Four since 2001, you've been living rent-free here for too long.
Is that Arizona?
Yeah, that's Arizona. They haven't been to a Final Four since 2001. You need to go back in the line, man.
Oh, boy.
This is the drill.
641-1010. Come kind, come courteous, come correct.
I got that First Tee Tour card for you. That's getting you some major discounts in local retail stores. Just holler at me right now, 904-641-1010.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Streaming live from the XL Digital Studios. Polished by Harbor Dental Care, the locally owned smile restoration experts.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Hey, Hicken here for Action Garage Door. Premium parts, premium service, premium people. For the life of your garage doors. Listen, if your garage door misfires, you know what I do? I call Action Garage Doors. Why? Because they take action immediately. And I appreciate that, man. Jeff Bernard, his crew, they're Jacksonville folks. Been doing this a long time. 25 plus years, man. They've been doing this. So, you know what you do? Something goes wrong with your garage door, you call Jeff. His people are on it. You know, it's not an out-of-town chain that you have to go through layer, call service, this, that, and finally get somebody. Nope. Jeff and his folks take care of it quickly. Listen, and the garage door openers right now, oh, man, are they good. They're so quiet. You know, I got a new one a couple months ago. They, you can't hear them. You put the app on your phone. You can operate it from wherever you want to operate it from. Added security as well. Listen, here's what you do. If something goes wrong, go to GarageDoor911.com, GarageDoor911.com for Action Garage Door.
The Players' Championship returns to TPC Sawgrass March 10th through 15th. Experience golf's most iconic stage with enhanced food and beverage offerings, interactive fan attractions, and an atmosphere built for every type of fan. See the best players in the world, including world number one Scotty Scheffler, 2025 champion Rory McIlroy, and fan favorite Brooks Koepka take on the legendary Stadium Course and the famous Island Green. Tickets available at theplayers.com.
Hey, gang, are high-interest credit cards and other loans kind of sucking the life out of your finances and your disposable income? It's time to say no more. Let Loan Pronto tap the equity in your home and get the cash you need now. You can pay it all off. Corey and Jack called Loan Pronto. In a matter of days, they had $160,000. They kept their 3% mortgage intact, didn't even need an appraisal, and with all that cash, they wiped out all their credit cards and 2 car loans, saving $2,000 a month. You can do it too. LoanPronto.com. Their rapid equity loan program can get you $100,000, $200,000, even $500,000 in cash. Chloe and Ethan did it. Consolidated all their high interest debt into one super low monthly payment. Gave them an extra $1,000 a month. Imagine, pay off all the credit cards, slash your monthly payments, breathe easier, get your financial life back. Interest rates are at 3-year lows. Call Loan Pronto to 904-999-1508. It's Loan Pronto, 904-999-1508. As always, you go to LoanPronto.com.
Valentine's Day is sweet, but let's be honest, your septic tank wants attention too. Because when it gets ignored, it doesn't sulk, it causes problems, big ones. That's why Duck Duck Rooter, the only master septic contractor in Northeast Florida, is rolling out the Show Your Septic Some Love promotion. Right now, get $50 off septic tank pumping when you book by February 28th. Give your septic a little love now so it doesn't make a big scene later. When you start, call the Duck, 904-862-6769, DuckDuckRooter.com.
An accident with a big truck can change everything in a matter of seconds. Medical bills start piling up, you're missing work, and the trucking company's lawyers, they get to work immediately. That's why you need a law firm that moves just as fast. I'm Chris Campione, and at Campione Law, we fight for truck accident victims, digging into the details and holding negligent drivers and their trucking companies accountable. We don't get paid unless you do. Big trucks have big lawyers. You need a stronger fighter. Campione Law. Visit CampioneLaw.com. Offices, Jacksonville and St. Augustine.
Hi, I'm Janice. I'm a coach at Awaken 180 Weight Loss. When a client reaches the goal that they've set, they are so proud of themselves. They are so thrilled with how they look and how they feel. They are ready to take on the next thing. And that's one thing about weight loss. It's so much more than a number on a scale. It's about self-respect. It's a momentum thing. Now that I've lost 50 pounds, wow, there's no reason why I can't do this next thing that initially seemed so daunting, but now I know I can do it. The celebration is not just how much better you look and feel, but how much more self-respect you have. We get on a track of success at Awaken 180 Weight Loss.
Hey, it's Matt Hayes. Losing weight with Awaken 180 isn't about the number on the scale. It's about how that number spearheads endless success. Bring your goals to Awaken 180. Then celebrate when you check off each and every one of them. Call 844-346-1800 or online at awaken180weightloss.com.
Frank Frangie here. If you're expecting a tax return this year, here's a smart way to use it. Invest in new tires from Big Chief Tire. It's one of the best things you can do for your car and your safety. I've been going to Big Chief for years because they do it right every time. Put that refund to good use and hit the road with confidence. Visit WeKeepJacksRolling.com or call 904-932-0950 today and let Big Chief take care of you. That's Big Chief Tire.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
Yeah, what if the Jags win the Super Bowl in 26? Where do we hang the banner on the text line in 27?
Yeah, you don't hang it in Orlando ever. You hang it somewhere here until the stadium's done.
It would be awesome, though. Think about this. You win in 26. You win this year.
Yeah.
And so you play Thursday night in Orlando to open the season.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I see what you're saying. If you win it in 26, I wouldn't be opposed to hanging it like you bring it home with you after the game. That's a weird one. It'd be a problem I'd be happy to have.
That's right.
I have landed on the number, and now these things are fluid, and there's no saying that this will be the number in September when the season starts, or maybe more importantly, what the number is this time next year. But I can tell you exactly what the perception, grade, rank is for our quarterback. You take a consensus opinion and grade and stats and put it all together. And Trevor Lawrence right now sits in this offseason going to next year as the number 7 quarterback in the NFL. That's where he is.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, again, that's factoring it all. There's a couple of guys that right now and of the moment are behind him that you can't really count on always being there, Lamar and Mahomes in particular, but there are also a couple of guys in front of him that you trust will always stay there. Drake May, for example.
No.
But that's where he is at 7. And that's
why do you say
is that as good a spot as?
Well, why are you saying he's at 7?
Because that's where he lands.
Okay, so who is
like you take stats, you take ranking the quarterbacks from 2026.
Who's ahead of him?
Well, let me go to the most latest one that I've seen.
That's what I'm. Obviously,
that's if you. This is a combination of just ranking the 2026 quarterbacks to 2026 quarterbacks by QB grade to MVP finalists to all right, let me see. The 6 that were graded higher, that's a list I have in front of me, were Matthew Stafford, Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, Jordan Love, Dak Prescott, Brock Purdy, and then there's Lawrence. May is just behind him. These are grades. But if you also look at the like I said, the combination of all of those, that's where he averages out. That's where he settles at number 7.
Okay.
And that sounds about right.
He deserves it.
Yeah, that sounds about right, right? Not top 5 knocking on the door of MVP, like really pounding on it, but
I saw a cool list. They tried to see if I can find it real quick. They tried to name the 20 greatest quarterbacks in the history of the NFL. 20 greatest in the history of the NFL.
That sounds easy, but it's like any bubble list. It's going to be hard from 15 to 20.
You can move the pieces around, but I'm trying to think, well, who are we missing? But let's do 10, and then you can tell me who's missing from after that. But Brady, Montana, Peyton, Mahomes, Rodgers, Elway, Favre, Breeze, Young, and Marino are the ones that are.
Yeah, man, I got hit with so many. You said Montana in the top 2 or 3 there.
Montana. So
one thing's interesting. As time goes on, Marino shuffles down. You got to have those titles to buoy you.
That's what you take out of that list? That's interesting.
Yeah, that's what I take. He's all the way down to 10. I mean, there's a long time in my life where Dan Marino was considered like top 3 to 5 all time, no?
Yeah.
Felt that way.
I feel like everybody on that list got them one except for Marino.
Here's the thing. Marino, yeah, true.
Absolutely everybody on this list has one but Marino.
I would argue, you could make arguments for for Roethlisberger over Marino, couldn't you? Where's he on that list?
He's not in the top 20.
Yeah, that's surprising. Should be.
Unitas is 11th. Otto Graham is 12th. Fran Tarkenton 13th. Bart Starr 14th. Terry Bradshaw 15th. Oh, here's Roethlisberger. I lied. 16th. Staubach 17th. Kurt Warner 18. Aikman 19. Stafford 20. Stafford's a little low.
Did you say Mahomes?
4th.
I mean,
already.
Yeah.
Mahomes 4th already.
Did you say Josh Allen already?
Josh Allen not there.
Yeah, Josh Allen's better than Stafford, so to me.
Mm-hmm.
That's hard. It's hard. Are you looking like what they have been for their career? Like those old timers wouldn't start some of them in today's game.
Well,
right? I mean, Roger
Johnny
Staubach is...
Johnny U is awful good. Roger
Sure,
Staubach was
yeah.
all. Fran Tarkenton was awful
And it's
good.
about their era. But I'm just saying, it's kind of a different
Bart
game.
Starr won, so he gets up there because he won.
It's hard to compare today's
Sure it
quarterback
is.
because
Sure it
today's quarterback would not survive with the stats that those quarterbacks put up. It's a different game.
I do like this 10. I do like this 10. Brady, Montana, Manning, Mahomes, Rodgers, Elway, Favre, Breeze, Young, Marino. I like that 10.
Yeah, Marino, the only one without the championship.
Yeah. And there's been a lot. I mean, I like that 10. And look, again, and I'm just looking at some of the comments, and Marino's about 5 or 6, not 10th. Get serious. Whatever, bro. He didn't win.
Why? By the way, life changes, bro. Take off your Zuba pants from 1986,
and I'm not,
and be smarter.
86 was a great year.
Rodgers at 5 is bananas. Huh? Maybe
Too
not.
high, they're saying.
Yeah,
I'm okay with that.
Hell of a quarterback, man.
In Terry Bradshaw's 5th year in the league, he completed 45% of his passes with 7 touchdowns and 8 picks.
Oh yeah, but he won 4 Super
Hall of
Bowls.
Famer.
Oh yeah,
that may very well be a Super Bowl year.
Mm-hmm.
The next year, what a struggle. He was a very high picky in his first 3 years. He started every game but one, and he combined for 31 touchdowns and 56 picks.
Dang.
He never, his highest completion percentage was 54. It's a different game, is what I'm saying. Like, that guy, no way are you taking over Joe Burrow if we have a game tomorrow.
I'm trying to think, and I'm looking, and I got a name now, and I want to, who's not in this top 20, and that maybe this is the guy that's missing.
I got one name, but.
Okay, who you got?
Warren Moon.
That's it.
Yeah, I was thinking Warren Moon.
Very good. He's missing, isn't he?
But he also don't have a chip.
No, but he had some numbers now.
He did.
And remember, he came in the league at 28.
Yep,
he was Canadian, right? Canadian League. And again, when you come in 84, you go 12, 14, 15, 19, 13, 26 in your third year. 13 touchdowns, 26 picks.
It's a different game.
People are like, oh, boy. Yeah.
Yeah, you should.
Listen.
As well, you should.
You'd be sitting your ass on the bench after 3.
Sure.
If you
That's
did that in your
right.
third years, or, at 30, he did that.
There's another fair point on the text line. These trillionaires today, let them play 2 weeks back in the day, and they'd be on injured reserve and crying for
Also
their mamas.
true. That's
Because
true.
those men back there were men. They took bloody battles. They didn't whine and cry and like Brady go. They didn't turn to the referee with their palms up after every play. either.
102 and 101 as a starter was Warren Moon.
Oh.
That keeps you down a little bit.
Yeah.
It's hard for the guys like Moon and Marino, who their difference was how much more productive they were than what quarterbacks had been, because now all quarterbacks are that productive. Like Dan Marino's best year, his great year, Justin Herbert will trot out and give you next year.
Yeah.
So it changes the standard of comparison, I'd say. All right, we got Doc Murphy next.
Okay.
Don't we? Right? We need to get a break, don't we? Are we a little heavy? We always got too much content for what we are able to share.
Is that true?
Yeah, that's what they say. Content heavy.
I haven't heard that.
Yeah. Talent poor. This is the drill.
That I've heard.
Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. There's something about hearing the game live that makes it all come to life. Feel the energy on 1010XL, Jacksonville Sports Radio.
In the game of vehicle performance and reliability, Atlantic Infinity is always the top pick. This is Hayes Carlion. Did you know that every certified pre-owned Infinity is inspected, factory backed, with a limited warranty, and gets the same championship level service as a brand new Infinity? Every mile will feel like first class. Check out their full certified inventory now at AtlanticInfinity.com or visit Atlantic Infinity off Atlantic near St. John's Bluff.
Put the ball in the net with 60 minutes of soccer talk. The Coaches Show presented by Sporting Jacks. Cole Pepper, Sporting Jacks head of soccer Mark Warburg, and Sporting Jacks women's coach Stacey Baylor. Tuesday evenings at 6 on 1010 a.m.
Jimerson Burr is a full-service, Florida-based commercial law firm that has experience and capabilities to handle any legal issue a business is confronted with. Learn more about what they can do for you at jimersonfirm.com.
Daly's Dash is not only your Jaguars game day stop, but a great place to grab a meal any day of the week. To honor the Jags and the fans, we've crafted the Duval Sub. The Duval comes with freshly sliced turkey ham, melted cheddar and habanero jack cheese, topped with crisp lettuce, fresh tomatoes, and a double portion of our secret sauce, all served on a fresh roll. Come by your local's Daly's Dash today to get your delicious Duval Sub. Daly's is the official convenience store sponsor of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Bueller. Stay cooler with Bueller.
I'm starting to realize being a homeowner isn't all upside, Jason.
I mean, it does give you a place to live.
Yeah, but now suddenly I need to know the names of all the people I need to look after my house.
Like who?
Like if my air conditioner breaks in the middle of the heat wave, I need to know who I call to fix it.
That's me. You know me.
But what if my water heater dies or my toilet backs up?
That would also be me. Bueller Air and Plumbing.
Okay, fine, but what about my duct cleaning and my water filtration and my sewer drain? Where am I going to find all those guys if something goes wrong? I'm just a guy with a house and a dream and...
This pair of sunglasses.
Whoa.
Bueller Air and Plumbing is the only name you need to know. Our club members even get 2 free visits a year, so you know we're there when you need us.
Well, that's cool.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Visit BuellerAir.com.
The road to March runs through Jacksonville. The 2026 Atlantic Sun Conference men's and women's basketball tournament is coming to VyStar Veterans Memorial Arena. Catch all 24 Division I basketball programs in action March 3rd through 9th. Reserve your seat today at asunsports.org/tickets. Jacksonville is the destination for ASUN basketball. Get your tickets to the 2026 Atlantic Sun Conference men's and women's basketball tournament today. asunsports.org/tickets.
The Purple Heart isn't just a name. It represents service, discipline, and earning trust. At Purple Heart Pools, that standard shows up most in pool renovations. If your pool is outdated or worn down, now's the time to upgrade. So when summer arrives, your pool is ready. From new finishes and tile to decking, lighting, and full transformations, every upgrade is handled with precision and attention to detail. Purple Heart Pools. Pool renovations done right.
This is the home of the Florida Gators. Get your Gators hoops on 1010XL. Brought to you by the personal injury attorneys of Farah and Farah, Randy Marion Cadillac of Jacksonville, and Renewal by Anderson Custom Windows and Doors. 1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists is not affiliated with the NFL or the Jacksonville Jaguars. Discussion regarding injuries is solely based on opinion. Coming up, the weekly Southeast Orthopedic Specialists Medical Report featuring Dr. Kevin Murphy, a board-certified orthopedic surgeon specializing in sports medicine, upper extremities, and arthroscopy of the shoulders and knees. Dr. Murphy is a nationally and internationally recognized orthopedic expert. He's a former orthopedic consultant to the White House and the Pentagon, and currently serves as head team physician for UNF and Northeast Florida area high schools.
All right, either Jack Nicholson is getting shot in the stomach or Doc Murphy's here.
Oh,
that's what the music tells me.
Thought we had more breaking news. It's been a bad week for mortality. I saw Mike Wagner passed.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah. He did Pro Bowl safety for the team. He gets lost in all the greatness on that defense.
Number 23, I believe.
Very nice.
Yeah. Okay. I would have said 24. But we're in the same. I'll trust the Steeler fan and the doctor. Trust me. His brain's better than mine. He got. I think if Mike Wagner had played for another team, he may have been a Hall of Famer. If he'd have been a Cleveland Brown, he got lost in the overwhelming talent of that defense, where you had, every level you had Hall of Famers.
Yeah, he was good.
Did Donnie Shell make the Hall of Fame?
I don't think he made the Hall of Fame.
Didn't. Mel Blount made the Hall of Fame?
He may have.
Mel Blount did.
Both the linebackers, Ham and Lambert, right?
Ham and Lambert.
Russell did.
And Russell. All three
Russell
of
was
them.
in?
I think all three of them did.
I know who just didn't was it LC was up on the
LC
veteran committee?
Mean Joe Green is in, obviously, right?
Fats Holmes not in. Ernie Fats Holmes.
He didn't make it.
I don't think so.
Number
Dwight
63.
White, is that one of the other ones? Dwight White part of that D-line?
Number 78.
Yeah. Oh.
That's great, wasn't it, Doc?
The
Doc, you were a
Steeler
kid
curtain.
when they were winning, or were you already?
Yeah, I was 70s. I was in, I was a kid.
Yeah, high school,
High school.
middle school, high school.
Yeah.
That's when it's most special.
Oh, yeah.
Doc, did you ever have long hair?
Certainly longer than this.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Little bit?
I'll show you a high school picture.
All right, I'd like to see one. I'd like to see one of you with like Danny had the hair like out the ear, man. I mean,
Yeah, I wasn't long at hairs.
Sid the Kid is down for Canada. Having some imaging. I don't know exactly. Let me see what I know he suffered an injury. He's getting imaging, lower body injury, left the game, right leg, it appeared to be. So who knows what it is. Was ruled out of the third period, and it was a big game. So now you wonder if he'll be able to get back and play. Hunched over in pain. Hard to say exactly what it is. So I don't know. Is that
I didn't see it.
Yeah.
But hockey, they didn't lower extremity, upper extremity.
Even
it's hard to figure
even
out.
in the Olympics. I mean, what are we doing? But yeah, so and when they say imaging is MRI, right? That's
Yes.
what they'll do. Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
So they'll have an MRI on him, and they'll determine if he is able to play or not be able to play going forward. So I tell you what, man, baseball, spring training. I was telling Danny Murphy the other day, I hate it. I just want to get to the starting line. I don't know why these guys come back. And I know I don't know if it's too much of this, too much of that, too much of something, but it just seems like so many guys get hurt in spring training. It's mind-blowing to me. The Twins just lost, who's their starter? The guy they got from the Marlins. He started the last 3 years for the Twins.
Yeah, the opening day starter.
Yeah. Lopez?
Yeah.
Let me get his. I think it's a
Hispanic player.
Pablo
Yeah,
Lopez.
Pablo Lopez. Yeah.
Significant tear. What? Why would we say significant? It's either torn or it's not torn. The UCL.
Well,
can it be slight?
You can have a partial tear.
Yeah, partial.
Okay.
Yeah, you can have a partial tear. It's the same thing. Grade one, 1, 2, 3.
Is that where they do that brace nonsense that my guys do and then get hurt again?
That's a great point. Yeah, if you have a partial tear and it's symptomatic, you may do that internal brace where you put a big, thick suture in there to secure it and try to help it heal. But a significant tear implies that it's completely torn. He's going to need surgery.
This is a dumb question, but I'm going to ask it. The ligament. What's a ligament look like? Like, what's it look? Is it like a rope?
Well, that's a great question because some ligaments. And remember, tendon goes from
muscle to
muscle to bone.
Muscle to bone. Yeah.
Ligaments are bone to bone. So some are real flat and kind of not well defined, and some are tubular that really you look at and go, "Wow, there's the ligament."
What's the one in your elbow?
The elbow's more defined.
Okay.
So you can see it.
Okay.
It's a definite structure.
So
some of these, like the MCL, for example, isn't
Yeah.
a big tubular ligament. It's
Okay.
just kind of a confluence of structures. It's a little thicker, but
Okay.
the lateral collateral that our guy had fixed is more of a tubular true ligament.
Okay. This is a perfect segue. When a pitcher has surgery to remove loose bodies in his elbow, what are they removing? And are they literally loose, or are they getting scraped off because they're going to? I mean, what's happening in that surgery? What is being removed, quote unquote, and how much?
Yeah, so those are little pieces of cartilage that have sheared off and are floating around the joint, and they get hung up, and the elbow
Are they
snaps
Are they
or pops.
microscopic? Or are they?
No, they're legit.
Okay.
Yeah, they're little pea-sized things in there.
Okay.
And so they get caught up in the joint and can lock the elbow up and certainly cause pain. But the underlying point of that is, where did they come from, right? So why do you have those? It's because you're developing arthritis in your joint due to instability caused by a loose ulnar collateral ligament.
I don't know where his career went from here, so this is where I'll call on Hick. He'll know. But February 16th, so about this time of the month in 2021, Seth Lugo had elbow surgery. Removed a bone spur, same procedure that Schwellenbach and Waldrop are about to have.
That's good news for you.
He was reinstated from the 60-day IL on May 31st. He made his first appearance on June 2nd, and according to StatCast, his fastball velo was slightly higher than it was the previous season. Is it fair as a Braves fan to hope that Schwellenbach and Waldrop by July are healthy, 100% good to go?
Well, yeah, if he's been throwing with it, with those pieces in there and a little looseness to the elbow, now you get rid of the pieces. Now he doesn't catch and snap. And sure,
so you can get back in 3. I mean, because you almost feel like it's season ending when you see elbow surgery.
Now you're doing that through a scope. It's
okay. So
a couple little holes,
you got to
recover pretty quickly.
Again, Lugo, returned from the IL and made his first appearance on June 2nd. I'm sure he was throwing, weeks, if not a month. How soon after having that surgery are you throwing?
Probably 6 weeks.
And like full go, or just that's when you begin any kind of throwing?
That's
soft toss
program.
And long toss, and then just build it up.
Yeah, and it slowly returns.
So 6 weeks is like the beginning of April.
Yeah, 3 months. Back throwing legit
not
hard.
Quite as bad as it felt a week ago. Still not the best scenario.
But understand that his elbow isn't normal anymore. So when you're taking those loose pieces out, he has arthritis of his elbow. So those pieces of cartilage came off the end of the bone, so it no longer has cartilage.
Is each loose body surgery built the same? Will Hurston Waldrop's and Spencer Schwellenbach's look the exact same to the surgeon?
Probably.
Pretty much.
Yeah, you're pulling a bunch of pieces out, and then where they came from, a lot of times to try to smooth that out.
How many?
Oh, I've taken 6 or 7 out at a time. Yeah.
Doc, Chris Bryant of the Rockies, big free agent signing a few years back, and it's a disaster. $150 million. Lumbar degenerative disc disease. This is a Major League Baseball player who can't. The pain is so bad it's hard to grab the toothpaste in front of me, quote unquote.
Yikes!
I mean, he might be staring at the. Can you get back from that? Is it possible? He's missed years already. And he's obviously just frustrated. It's not easy waking up in pain every day, but this is where we are. I'm just trying to determine the next step with the training staff and doctors. He's 34. He signed a 7-year, $182 million deal ahead of 2022. 10 separate injured stints with the Rockies. Ooh. He's only played 170 out of 648 games. I never expected this or seen this coming, and now that I'm dealing with it, I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. It's miserable.
Well, he's got arthritis of his lower back.
Okay.
And, how you deal with that, if it's just back pain, because it's arthritic pain in your back, it hurts when you move and you twist, and you don't have nerve pain shooting down your legs, that's actually worse treatment-wise. You can do chiropractic treatment, you can do injections, but ultimately, it's not going to make it go away. You're going to have that back pain. It's hard to get rid of that. If you have nerve pain shooting down your leg because those arthritic spurs are leaning into your nerves, that's very treatable. You can go in microdiscectomies and things to remove spurs and get rid of the disc that's pushing on it and make that pain go away. But back pain in and of itself from arthritic back pain is real hard to manage.
And when it says degenerative, that means it keeps getting worse, right?
Well, it means it's arthritic, and it predictably will get worse.
Okay.
You're not going to make that go away. You can do fusions and things to stabilize the spine, but
can
when
he
you
get
have
back
arthritis
to playing
like that,
baseball?
It's still going to hurt. Could he? Yes.
He's missed so much.
Is he going to be pain-free? No.
Are you doing long-term damage where if I keep playing, I'm going to be in pain the rest of my life with this back?
Well, he's probably there already, it sounds like. So, no. It may make it worse pain-wise, but the nerve pain down the legs is different. If you're doing that, you can cause permanent damage to your nerves. So that's not one where you keep playing. Most people can't because that just gives them those zingers down the legs. And they can't play through that.
Doc,
but this is Tiger Woods back. I mean, the same kind of thing.
Tiger might play the Masters, he said,
so you can get
year.
back and play. It's just going to hurt.
You go, Tiger. All right, I got one serious question and then one not so.
Oh, boy.
Tyreek Hill dislocated his knee and tore his ACL in September. I think it was late September. I got this feeling that come November, we're going to be looking at a team that was the one that rolled the dice on Tyreek Hill, who needs money. He's got a lot of kids, who wants to prove people his career isn't over. These guys often go to a new place and really jump at you for a year or two. He's 30 years old, but I'm curious, is Tyreek Hill, when he returns from this, won the timeline on being full speed, and will full speed approach what full speed was, which is what made Tyreek Hill so 5-time All-Pro, Hick.
Yeah, I don't know.
5-time. That's who goes to Halls of Fame, by the way. I mean, this is a pretty good receiver, era. Chase and Jefferson and Devontae Adams and D-Hop. And, I mean, this guy 5-time All-Pro.
Based on speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, can he come back?
Yeah,
sure. We'll
as
be
fast?
as fast straight ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The cutting things, the first year, you may see a little dip in the cheetah-like moves. And
Yeah.
he may be a panther instead of a cheetah. But 2 years, he's probably back to relatively normal.
And I don't predict it. I got a feeling he could be kind of a wild card. Shuffle this offseason. Like, if you're Buffalo, why wouldn't you go give Tyreek Hill some money and unleash him? Right? Or one of those teams.
Yeah, 9 to 12 months. He's
yeah,
legitimately,
it's probably got a short life cycle with that dude in the locker room and everything going on, but seems like a wild card to me.
Yeah.
Doc, I'm concerned about a college athlete. And then maybe, I don't know if there's some sort of calcium deficiency or
doesn't drink milk.
There's some, or it could be one of 1,000 different. It could be autoimmune. I don't know what it is, but I mean this kid. I mean, I feel very bad for him. He just gets hit by malady after malady after malady. I mean, he missed a big game against a top 5 team. He's a college basketball player. He missed a big game against a top 5 team because what was it that time, Hick? He had the flu that night, did he?
The flu.
Yeah, he's had a couple of he's played about half the games for Kansas. His name's Darren Peterson, and he decided he'd play last night and scored 20 points in the first half, and he wasn't able to play in the second half. Doc, he had cramping.
He needs some milk.
Yeah. Some cramping.
Milk would be a bad idea.
That's a bad idea.
Doesn't say where he was cramping or what was prescribed.
No, we know where he's cramping.
Yeah.
So
Midol still a thing? Just asking. Does it work? Yeah, I mean, and they'll draft him, Hick. They'll take him right there, 1 or 2.
Yeah, electrolyte replacement better than milk.
Man, he has just he removed himself from their win over Oklahoma State after hitting a 3-pointer and did not return for the final 17 minutes of the game. Does any athlete cramp for 17 minutes, Doc? I mean, come on.
The coach finally turned on him a little bit, too.
It's a concern. I thought we were past it, but obviously we're not. It's certainly a concern.
Yeah.
You get into an NCAA tournament, you're playing a team just as good as you. You need to have all your best players available, so to speak. All it takes is for one day like that to derail not only a game but a season. It's concerning. Yeah, it's concerning. It's very concerning.
Well,
you have a cramper.
Yeah, if a guy cramps, there's things you can do to kind of mitigate that ahead of time, right?
It's 45 minutes, Doc. Cramping in winter indoors.
I don't get it, man. I mean, why doesn't he want to play? That's the question.
It's weird. He's really good. He looks like a 27-year-old man playing.
Yeah.
First of all, he's a really good player, but
Doc, any last thing before you run? Any updates on East Quest to do the river run?
We've also
he
learned,
said
by
he's
the
up
way,
to 2 miles.
Sounds like he's plugging along.
We got bad news. Bad news.
It's in 2 weeks, Doc.
Yeah, it's 2 weeks from Saturday. I've been saying it's 3. It's 2 weeks from Saturday, and
that means it's in.
He hadn't gone past 1.5 yet.
15 days. No, I think he went 2.
Oh, you went 2?
He says he went 2.
I'm
It's
saying
probably
1.5.
more like
I went 2,
1.6.
man.
It's probably like 1.6, but
He needs some milk.
yeah. There's also going to be an alcohol intake that day as well. I'm concerned. I'm concerned. I'm only concerned selfishly. Selfishly, I can't. I am not putting up with another 81 days.
Here's how it goes. He's going to start the race. He's going to run it. He's going to be all vibed up. He's going to love it. That'll get him over the Main Street Bridge, just riding on adrenaline and former athleticism. And he's going to make it over into San Marco. Now he's going to be approaching maybe closer to the 3-mile mark, and that's where the liquor stops are going to start showing up, and the food.
I'm going to avoid that
party.
stuff for like the front half.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah,
Well,
sure.
if you start feeling pain in your tendons, you need to not push through that.
Roger that.
Spinal.
Yeah, we don't need anything else popping on you.
I don't think the term pushing through and E go hand in hand after watching his endeavors these last few years.
All right, that's enough of this silliness. Doc's got important things to do. He's helping people.
I think he would be sitting next to Darren Peterson. Is that the kid's name?
That's crazy. It's crazy.
But we love you, and we're rooting for you.
Bill Self just announced, in fact, that Peterson will miss the next 81 days. So I don't know if that's
81 is a significant number here at the drill.
I don't know if that went out, if that goes past the NCAA tournament or not. I suppose it probably does. Anyway, Doc, appreciate you. JackSportsDoc.com.
Yes, sir.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialist.
Thanks,
boys.
Doc. All right.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. In a world where life can be predictable,
I will give them something they've never seen before.
1010XL.
Jacksonville, Nimnick Buick GMC is kicking off tax season with prices that are better than ever. Frank Frangie here. Are you looking for a dealership that actually makes car buying easy? Well, at Nimnick, you'll find unbeatable savings, a huge selection of Buicks and GMCs, plus flexible financing that fits your budget. Whether you're looking for a new SUV, a work-ready truck, or a certified pre-owned, they've got you covered. Backed by trusted service and transparent deals. And the best prices in Jacksonville. NimnickBuickGMC.com or visit the showroom off Phillips Highway. GMC, we are professional grade.
Hey, Hicken here. Restore comfort and confidence with oculoplastic specialist Mary Kate Wilson, MD, at the Eye Associates, Jacksonville's expert in oculofacial plastic and reconstructive care. Dr. Wilson specializes in eyelid surgery, cosmetic and reconstructive procedures, and treatments, always with a personalized approach. Now seeing patients at the beaches, the South Side, and St. John's locations. To schedule your consultation with Dr. Wilson, just call the Eye Associates, that's formerly Bowdine Associates, Schneider Eye and Wellness Center, and Janet A. Betchkel, MD, at 296-0098, 296-0098.
Could you imagine? There was a time you could just tell your kids to shut up, right to their face. No explanations, just shut up. How much easier would that have been? Why is the sun hot? I don't know. Why don't you shut up? Well, that was uncalled for.
Tom Hopper Live in the Grateful Bread Tour. Saturday, February 21st, on stage at Florida Theater. Tickets are on sale now at floridatheater.com.
Home of the Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
This is Mark Nato. My son Justin injured his hand playing baseball for JU. Southeast Orthopedic Specialist performed surgery just a few days later, and within 5 weeks, he was cleared to play in the ASUN baseball tournament. Our family has trusted Southeast Orthopedic Specialist for years. For any orthopedic injury, let Southeast Orthopedic Specialist take care of you too.
Relieve pain and get back to life. SOS. Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Money pages in your mailbox right now. Did you know there's local savings sitting in your mailbox right now? Money Pages is packed with real coupons from your favorite local businesses. Save money at restaurants like Al's Pizza, on pet care at Forever Vets, and on entertainment for the whole family at the Alhambra Theater. Plus, make sure to download the Money Pages app for savings on the go.
Money pages in your mailbox right now.
Attention skilled electricians. Are you undervalued at your current company? Time to step up to the bigger projects and better opportunities. Join the team at Miller Electric Company, a trusted name in the industry for over 96 years. At Miller, we tackle the biggest projects in the city, offering not just the job, but an experienced, top-notch pay, unbeatable benefits, and the best working environments in the business. Please join the team that values your skills and rewards your hard work. Elevate your career to new heights. Apply today at millercareers.com, an equal opportunity employer.
This is Jeff Middlecoff with Cogent Bank. My associate Ryan Salem and I joined Cogent Bank because we wanted to revolutionize the mortgage business, just like Cogent Bank has revolutionized the banking business. So Ryan Salem and I are able to leverage the power and stability of Cogent Bank to go out and find our clients the best investors, the best products, and the best rates in the entire country for your particular mortgage loan. Of course, you don't have to be a customer at Cogent Bank to take advantage of our mortgage services to buy or refinance your home. We offer jumbo loans, VA, FHA, conventional, and investment loans. At Cogent Bank, we offer mortgages nationwide, so we can help you with a second home or help a family member who lives or is moving to another state. Call Ryan Salem or myself, Jeff Middlecoff, at Cogent Bank today, 904-442-9191, to see how we can help you with any of your mortgage loan needs, whatever or wherever they may be.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, Cogent Bank, NMLS ID 402296, Ryan Salem, NMLS ID 1182429, Jeff Middlecoff, NMLS ID 249086.
This is your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, brought to you by USA Airport Parking. I'm ET. The USA men's Olympic team moves on to the semifinals after defeating Sweden 2-1 in overtime. Quinn Hughes scored the winning goal in overtime to seal the deal. Team USA will face Slovakia in the semifinals this Friday. Currently, it's 8:06 and it's 67 degrees. Time and temp brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cool with Bueller.
By Farrah and Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farrah doesn't flinch.
I love this song.
Did I see that?
Wasn't this golf back in the day? ABC Sports and Pebble Beach.
Yeah, I don't know. It may have been. It's
What's the name of
that-
this song?
Either that or it's the theme song to like a Saturday night TV show.
Love Themes by Barry White?
Yeah, Barry White Love Themes.
Dun, dun, dun. This isn't like got a little Love Boat vibe to it too.
Gator baseball team finished off Stetson. They won 2 straight over the Hatters last night. They're really hitting the baseball and getting some good midweek pitching, so nice for them. Softball team also victorious over UNF. They played a home-and-home with the Lady Ospreys, who are very good this year, by the way. They opened beating Auburn. But Florida's undefeated. I think they're 14-0. So, but turning to college basketball, 2 teams in Alabama going opposite directions. The Tide have won 5 in a row. Auburn's lost 5 straight. I don't know how they can be projected as a 9 seed when you're 14-12 and you have I just don't get it.
I don't think they will be.
How can Auburn at 14-12 with 5 straight losses be a 9 seed and Miami of Ohio be an 11 seed when they're 26-0? Come on, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess because the answer is, and I'm not saying it's the right answer, but the answer we would get is that if Auburn played Miami, people think that Auburn would beat them. I don't know. I'm not among that crowd.
Yeah.
I think if you're undefeated in college basketball, that you're better than people think if they're putting you at 11.
Yeah.
You're not the 44th best team.
Yeah. Alabama did Florida a solid because Florida now has a 2-game lead with 5 to go. Basically,
and it's 2 over everyone. And,
yes.
There's a bunch. There's about 4 of them that are 2 games back. But
Tennessee's 9-4.
Beat 'em
Arkansas's 9-4.
Bama's 9-4.
Bama's 9-4.
Beat them already. I think Kentucky's 9-4.
I don't think Kentucky lost the other night.
Because of the Georgia loss.
Yeah.
You're right. What about Georgia? Might they be 9-4?
No, they're 6-7.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
But the bracketology, UConn lost a game yesterday. They'll stay on the 1 line for now, but we'll see. They may fall.
Yeah, I know you big on them, so I won't.
Yeah,
I don't trust UConn. I don't feel like they're going to win it. I'm surprised they're on the 1 line. And as we get closer to the year, it looks like that 1 line's about 8 deep. They're starting to look more and more similar.
I'm looking at the
except for Michigan. Michigan looks like separate to me.
First time I've seen Florida out of Tampa. I don't like that.
Yeah, I saw that too.
They got them in Greenville.
Yeah,
Joe Lenardi. I mean, it makes. Don't we try to put schools in the regional area?
He's always had them. I wonder if that was just a miss. It was an oversight.
Yeah.
I don't. Why
he's got Kansas now as the 3 seed in Tampa. I mean,
I will say this: the road in that Greenville regional would be a lot easier than the one in Tampa.
Oh, okay.
It's at least I don't remember the precision of that comment, but I remember thinking, well, that's an easier one. But either way,
I wouldn't mind going down to Tampa and watching the Gators in the first 2 rounds. It's something I think about. But Greenville, all of a sudden, it's out of my mind.
I don't know timing wise if it'll.
Yeah.
When is that first weekend? Like 19th, 20th, or whatever.
You know when it is.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. If you want to sit there.
But if you're got stuff going on, I'd need to know exactly, right? I'd have to look at. I haven't done it that far out. I know it's in middle of March.
Yeah.
Probably that weekend of the. Let's see. Yeah, probably the weekend of the 20th, probably first round. Maybe could it be the 13th? That's why I'm asking. I don't think so though, right? It's while we're doing players, that's usually conference tournament week, free agent week. That's a big week coming up for quote a slow time of year, huh? We got a couple of speed traps in play out there this morning. We've had a couple call in during Doc's segment, or text in. Brought to you by Catlin Truck Accessories. Boy, Ole Miss looked like they blew a basketball game last night. They were up double digits against Texas A&M. I saw A&M ended up winning. That's not what he wants out of the Catlin Truck Accessories speed trap. We got one $295 in Bay Meadows, and then another $295 in JTB. So they look like they got you on the Beltway out there this morning. Keep those speeds down and keep these roads safe and keep that cash in your pocket.
You know, I understand trying to be a good teammate, okay, in the world of sports, professional sports. Sometimes you got to think. Sometimes, maybe you think you know the guy better than others know the guy. But looking back on the Kansas City Chiefs now, wearing the free 4 shirts was maybe not a good idea.
3-4?
Free 4.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know if we should be wearing free 4 shirts when
that's Rashee Rice.
We have an arrest warrant, 8 charges for multi-vehicle crash, surrendered to police on aggravated assault and collision charges, pleaded guilty to third-degree felony charges, 30 days in jail, 5 years deferred probation, pay approximately $115,000 restitution, suspended 6 games by the NFL, civil lawsuit filing, alleged domestic violence, choking, punching, strangulation on his pregnant girlfriend. Yeah, maybe not.
Nah, leave 4 ass in there.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, listen,
that was kind of like when the Pouncey brothers had the
free Aaron
Hernandez.
Yeah, sure.
On
second thought, I saw Pouncey, by the way, said, "Man, it's funny how the family all run in their mouth. Y'all shut up." Roethlisberger's kind of his boy, right?
Yeah.
That'd be a fun little grudge match. You want to see a celebrity fight? Okay, give me Joey Porter, Marquise Pouncey.
That
watch.
would be fun.
Leave Jake Paul at home.
Yeah.
I don't know how skinny Pouncey got skinny. I think I'm not sure.
Yeah.
So
They makes up for it in mean.
Yeah.
You nailed it. It was the ABC Sports Weekend golf theme.
Thank you very much.
Barry White's love theme.
Yeah.
Good for him. Good for you.
Thank you. So that'd be a good one. I wouldn't mind seeing that either. I'd take that. Quarterback musical chair is about to be played this offseason with some quarterbacks, and we'll see how they all end up. Of course, Pittsburgh wondering what Aaron Rodgers will do. Will Derek Carr come out of retirement? He said only if I have a chance for a Super Bowl. Which means if you would be on a good team, which no good team needs you to get him to the Super Bowl.
No, you could join a good team
as a backup.
And then end up in that role. But you had. By the way, guess who suddenly looks like they might be a good team? The one you left.
Yeah,
the Saints were playing good at the end of the year. Good team's probably going too far. The projections aren't great for them, but now they have a quarterback that I think most people would. Right now, you'd take Tyler Shuck over Derek Carr. You call him quick.
Yeah,
but there are. Listen, if you're maybe the Vikings, there aren't many teams that fit that type of situation, but the Vikings might be one. The Falcons, right? If I'm the Falcons, I'd be interested in Derek Carr, seeing what he's got. Put him on a good team with a good coach and all that talent that's around him. Although Kyle Pitts is a free agent there. It's easy from the fan standpoint or from us sitting here kicking it around to just jettison guys. But I wonder and it seems more likely that jettison will take place in Miami, although that salary cap deal is going to be a big factor in Tua's future there. Arizona's a little different situation. Like, what do you make of Kyler Murray? Are you ready just to cut bait and go in a different direction? He's a tough one to me because he's been through some. We've talked about it's a terrible organization. I mean,
I don't know. I don't know Kyler Murray. If I was around him, I could give you a better answer because I want to know how committed he is. It comes off, and it appears, and this is probably unfair to say, that he doesn't seem. The stories about the Grand Theft Auto and such haven't gone away. If I knew he was doing everything possible, as opposed to, well, I could have went and played baseball. I wish, things of that line. I don't know. We got 7 years in, and
is it 7 now?
And I got nothing out of him. Do I got one playoff game? I think didn't they lose to the Rams in one playoff game?
Yeah, it sounds.
Yeah, he played bad, didn't he?
Yeah, he's 38 and 48 as a starter. He's okay, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Looked like he was headed to good stuff, man. I don't know if injuries. He went 26 and 12 and 4,000 yards in his second year, and then in his third year he threw for 3,800 yards and 24 and 10. I mean,
well, when they beat the Jags here, it was about midseason, and he was the MVP leader.
Yeah,
and I think he got hurt that year, and I think he maybe tore an ACL or something in the second half of that year, or no? You're looking at his stats. Did he have a 20?
What year was that?
That'd have been Trevor's first 21.
21. They were 9-5. That was his year.
Yeah.
Then the following year, 3-8. He played 11 games, and he played 8 games, and he played 17 games, and he played 5 games. He hasn't been able to stay on the field either.
That's the thing. This last full season was 2 years ago,
and then I got this cat named Jacoby Brissett, and everybody seems to really like him. And he's not going to take us to the promised land, but you know what?
But he gets a lot more credit because of where he came.
I ain't paying him $50 million.
I mean, I know Brissett had some eye-popping individual games, but overall, what was it?
Here's the problem.
Any better than Murray?
Here's the problem with Jacoby Brissett. He was 1-11.
Yeah, what was?
He threw for 3,400 yards, 23 touchdowns, 8 picks, 65% of his passes. He was good, man. 94 rating.
That's real similar to Kyler Murray's 5 games. Real similar. I don't know. It'd be a hard one. I'm glad I'm not a Cardinals fan.
Yeah, it's tough
because now we're not even talking about like Trevor Lawrence 4 years, 5 games in. This, to your point, that's 7 full seasons.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know.
You're always scared, though, that you let him go and then he ends up on the Falcons or the Vikings.
I guess this. Who am I going to...
That's the question.
I'm sitting around with my Cardinal compatriots, and I'm going to say, okay, who are we getting that's better?
And that's always the question.
Now, maybe we're spending, and I don't know how their cap situation is, dead money, et cetera, but if I'm spending $20 million to get the same...
If I'm getting the
then
same.
I can take that $30 million and invest it in other dudes. That's something I might consider too.
Well,
what's my long-term plan? My long-term plan is to find a franchise quarterback.
And
is he a franchise quarterback? I don't think so.
Yeah,
I guess that's the best way to answer.
Career passer rating through the ups and downs and injuries 92.2.
Yeah, that's not bad.
That's not bad.
That's good.
Yeah, Trevor's 91.1 was one of the better quarterbacks in the league this year.
What's Trevor's career passer rating? It's
lower
not
than that.
good.
No, 80 something maybe.
Yeah. So. I don't know, man. It's a tough one.
Trevor's QBR now was much better, but that's because he was the better runner than Kyler last year.
All right, let's take a break. We can catch up. This is The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
The beach is calling, and she must go. Lauren Brooks.
Okay, that's not creepy.
Afternoons 2 to 4
Can you just back up a little bit?
on 1010XL.
Hacker here. We're rolling towards March, and for most people, that just means better weather and more golf. For me, 2 years ago, this time of year was a life changer. Honestly, it felt like a lifesaver. That's when I started Awaken 180, and in 1 month, I was down 35 pounds. 2 months, 50 pounds. And no, it wasn't magic. It wasn't some miracle shot. I tried the meds. I tried the cutting carbs. I tried convincing myself I was fine. None of it stuck. Awaken 180 wasn't a trick. It was a solution, a real plan, a coach who didn't let me drift, and the weight just melted off. That's the only way I can describe it. And here's the best part that matters. It stayed off. I'm not bracing for it to come back. I've kept my 122 pounds off for well over a year, and it stayed gone. Have 35 to lose? Cakewalk. 50? Simple. If March for you is just another month, fine. But it could be your turning point. It was mine. Awaken. 180weightloss.com.
Hey gang, Hickett here for my friends at Beaches Dermatology. Nobody takes better care of your skin than my friends at Beaches Dermatology. I've been going there for years, so that alone, I'm so grateful for Dr. Metz, Dr. Boudreaux, Dr. Fader with the Mohs surgery. But on top of all that they do, which by the way is helping me keep track of anything that might come up on my skin, they just do such great work with your skincare needs, your skincare products. You can get a hydrofacial there. Oh, my goodness gracious. It's unbelievable. So here's what you do. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself when you're outside in the Sunshine State. Protect that skin from the sun. But if something does arise, go to beachesdermatology.com. Make an appointment. Find the location that serves you best. I go to the one off Solano Road. You'll be glad you did. For all your skincare needs, all your skincare products, it's Beaches Dermatology and beachesdermatology.com.
When you're faced with damage in your home from water, fire, or mold, you need a team with the expertise to fix it right.
Rest-A-Pros!
A locally owned, nationally backed franchise that's here to help you when you need them. A team that does it right the first time.
Rest-A-Pros!
Remember, you don't have to use the insurance company's preferred contractors. Get it done right by a licensed professional you can trust. Call 904-201-9151 or go to RestaProsNEFlorida.com. That's RestaProsNEFlorida.com.
Rest-A-Pros! He used to lay the lumber on the field.
No, I'm not a quarterback, but I like eating quarterbacks for breakfast.
Now he lays his opinions on Jaguars Today. Tom McManus. Fridays on 1010XL. Opened by Renewal by Anderson Custom Windows and Doors.
Greenlaw Group is for the insured. If you think you have roof damage, call 904-302-7055 today, and they will schedule you a free roof inspection. Trust their law firm to help you fight your insurance when you need it. These storms can cause damage you may not even see yet. Call Greenlaw Group 302-7055. There's no cost to retain their law firm and no cost to have your roof inspected. They only get paid if you win. Greenlaw Group, for the insured.
The riders who face Daytona Supercross are built different. Withstanding the most unforgiving and grueling track is not just a point of pride, but of pure grit and determination. This battle can only be felt in person. Witness the action unfold at the only place in Florida where the biggest names will battle it out under the lights. Daytona Supercross is built different. It's built for champions. It's built for fans. The gate drops Saturday, February 28th. There's only one place to be. Secure your tickets and trackside access at DaytonaInternationalSpeedway.com.
Let's talk about the sound no homeowner wants to hear. Drip, drip, drip. Still dripping. That's exactly why Duck Duck Rooter created the Love Your Pipes promotion. Plumbing problems don't scare us. Not with years of experience and honest upfront pricing on our side. Right now, you can get free plumbing assessment on all fixtures with any paid plumbing service. It's the smart move to fix the issue now before it becomes bigger. So when you're stuck, call the Duck, 904-862-6769, duckduckrooter.com.
For 25 years, Instant Keys has been the go-to locksmith service for car keys, transponders, and even high-tech smart locks. For honest, professional locksmith service,
Instant Keys comes to you.
Bud Light and everyone at Anheuser-Busch want to remind you to get home safely every time. People are counting on you, on the road and at home. Plan ahead with safe rides, and don't forget to hydrate between beers. Bud Light encourages everyone to enjoy responsibly and socialize safely.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focus, fueled, fearless, Farah.
Well, it happened yesterday.
Oh.
I screamed at our guy, Danny Murphy.
Daniel Murphy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I told him, you better keep us in the loop. And then I was looking at Twitter, and I see Daniel Murphy is a candidate to lead the MLBPA after the resignation of Tony Clark, per The Athletic.
Hashtag Freedom
Yeah,
Mogul.
he says he's got no interest.
He didn't say he had no interest.
I thought he did. He said he didn't want to deal with all that.
He didn't say he had no. He's very much, obviously, very much
that top
educated on that, on all the topics.
He is. I don't know. Maybe I misunderstood between all the different convos we had. Murph, text. You want the job?
So
I know you asked him about it, so you're probably more engaged with his answer. What was his exact answer then?
I don't know that he, it'd be something he'd have to think about, obviously. But it just cracked me up that here we have this guy on, and he's texting with all the boys. He knows this stuff.
Oh,
he
was very he looked forward to that conversation. We did a couple segments of that whole interwoven. God, we're so lucky. Some of the insight we get here in the mornings, man. So as we get, he was certainly engaged in that topic. He's, as he said, he was on the executive board. He's been a part of the decision making. He was not in any way at all sad to see Tony Clark go.
Yes.
Still waiting. Still waiting, by the way.
For
wife's sister or brother's wife? Still.
Yeah, no one's confirmed.
I mean, if she were, I think Stephen A. Smith has a good point. Why she ought to be outed too?
Yeah.
I mean, she's part of the conspiracy here. She's part of the problem. I mean,
that's fair.
She's taking all the bullets. What kind of person sleeps with their sister's husband
or
their husband's brother? There is no good scenario there. There's no good option.
Not a good answer.
No good answer.
Yeah. No good answer, but we'll see.
Inquiring minds.
But that Myers guy is, I think, is he the interim? I think he got the interim.
Yeah,
gig,
yeah.
is
And,
what I
and,
saw.
and I do remember Daniel mentioning
Meyer.
his name.
MLBPA, that's Meyer after Clark's resignation. And then Chris Bassett was very active in terms of some comments and, about the salary cap and all that. So Meyer said a lockout is all but guaranteed at the end of the agreement. The league has pretty much said that their strategy in bargaining has always been to put as much pressure on players as they can to try and create divisions and cracks among our membership. It's never worked. Oh, yeah, it has. So that right off the top is a dumb statement. I don't think it ever will. It certainly will. It certainly will crack, and it's easier for guys who are making $50 million to sit out than guys who are making, $500,000. And they have, I would suspect that there are still a lot of the same issues that have been around to the players for the last few years that have not been fixed whatsoever. So maybe in the long run, it's probably a good thing that Tony Clark's out because he didn't do a good job, quite honestly.
Oh,
and it's
on more than one occasion.
And it's a high-paying gig, man. So it's kind of unacceptable what he did. If Murph accepts the position, does he mention Dan and Jeff in his acceptance speech?
He may very well.
That's on the text line. I would say yes.
Yeah, I mean, we seem to have a.
I would
track
say
record.
100. I would say 100%. We get met.
Yes.
Although it's not even so much that is the throwaway jobs that we're looking for.
That's what we want.
Yeah.
I mean, you think the Tony Clark corruption was rampant? Oh, wait till you see what our request is.
Yeah, we resigned from the drill
I'll
immediately.
go take a legit job.
Yeah,
just a legit one. It's a little baseball management.
I'd like to be in charge of quote player engagement.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
To the tune of about 500.
Yeah, 500. That sounds fair. That's cheap in the
player engagement
pro landscape.
There'll be some fallbacks to you because listen. During spring training, I need a golf get together in Arizona.
I got that.
All right, now I need one in Florida Middle State.
I got that too.
Okay. All right.
Nice.
All right.
Did I see that Alabama shot 80% in the second half last night?
Well, I think Arkansas too. I think I read something about Arkansas played a game. No team has lost the way that they play. I think they had like very few turnovers, maybe, or there's
They
something.
shot 50% from three.
Yeah.
I mean, and they shot a bunch. They were like 15 to 30 or something. Just something crazy. They've, you know what? I'm going to look this up. I've been meaning to do it all morning, but this freshman class, when it comes to production, might live as one of the best all time. And maybe not the best as they go on to be pros or anything other, but we have had just this freshman explosion of scoring games. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Last night, it was Acuff.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, at 49.
He had 49. Well, don't forget already this year, Keaton Wagler is
Wags.
He's a freshman at Illinois. He had 46. A.J. DeBonsa, BYU, had 43. Kingston Flemings at Houston had a 42-point night. Koa Peets had big scoring nights. I mean, that's now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 freshmen with 40-point games this year. Mike Brown Jr., Louisville, 45 against NC State. We had 3 freshmen drop 40-plus in one day.
Mm-hmm.
Wagler, DeBonsa, and Flemings all went for over 40. So, man, this freshman class, when it comes to putting up these prodigious scoring numbers, might be unmatched.
You guys know who Brad Reese is?
Yes, he is it was just in the news. Yeah, he's the heir to the Reese's Pieces,
Reese's
business.
Peanut Butter Cups
Reese's
guy.
Reese's
Brad
Peanut
Reese.
Butter.
He's the grandson of the inventor.
Right, Eli Reese.
Of Eli Whitney Reese, I believe is his name.
I don't know about that.
Yeah. Anyway,
now you're just being silly.
Brad is ticked.
Why?
At the Hershey Company.
Is this for real?
Yeah.
Brad Reese really is Reese's?
Yeah. Oh, you didn't know that?
No, I was making a joke.
No, 100%.
Wow.
He's in the news. Yeah, he's the grandson of the
He
inventor
really
of Reese's
is the
Peanut
heir
Butter.
to Reese's.
I ain't lying.
Yeah.
You're lying.
I was being goofy.
I'm a truth teller.
Okay. We have one.
Okay. Then I'm a
mogul.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, he's ticked at the Hershey Company.
Okay, what happened?
And he's outing them.
All right. What'd they do? Hershey?
They quietly replaced the candy's flagship chocolate and peanut butter ingredients. Reese claimed the company has replaced milk chocolate with compound coatings and peanut butter with peanut butter style cream across multiple Reese's products, a move that he alleges has eroded Reese's brand and jeopardized consumer trust. How does the Hershey Company continue to position Reese's as its flagship brand, a symbol of trust, quality, and leadership, while quietly replacing the very ingredients that built Reese's trust in the first place?
Oh, I'll tell you how. They save a quarter cent a cup, and you sell 8 billion cups, and you just made, X million dollars.
Brad is the grandson of H.B.
Well, good
Reese.
for Brad. Well, you know what, Brad? You should have kept the old manufacturing plants in play there. I don't think Reese's has always fallen under Hershey's.
Hershey's has defended its action.
Yeah, Hershey's is going on the cheap.
Says sometimes it makes product recipe adjustments.
Yeah, to save money and put more chemicals in it
As we've
for us.
grown and expanded the Reese's product line, we make product recipe adjustments that allow us to make new shapes, sizes, and innovations.
Yeah, sure it does. And
that
money.
Reese's fans have come to love and ask for.
Uh-huh.
We don't know who the hell this Brad guy is.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he is Reese's, okay?
Brad Reese said he thinks Hershey went too far.
Yeah.
He said he recently threw out a bag of Reese's Mini Hearts, which were a new product released for Valentine's Day. The packaging notes the heart-shaped candies are made from chocolate candy and peanut butter cream, not milk chocolate and peanut butter.
Fair. That's what a Reese's is.
It was not edible, Reese said. You got to understand,
What's
Reese
that?
said.
Okay.
I used to eat a Reese's product every day. This is devastating to me.
I am Reese's. I am him.
I am Reese.
I'm him.
Companies can get around these rules by using other wording on their packaging. The wrapper for Hershey's Mr. Goodbar, for example, contains the words chocolate candy instead of milk chocolate.
Yeah, I don't like that. On the cheap, more chemicals. You know what this is? This has reminded me, and it's better anyway. When you go to the store, get those European chocolate bars. They don't have near the chemicals and crap that they're just pumping into us every day here on the
Brad
regular.
Reese said he often has people tell him that Reese's products don't taste as good as they once did. He said Pennsylvania-based Hershey should keep in mind a famous quote from its founder, Milton Hershey. Give them quality. That's the best advertising.
Well, we've
It's
lost
like
it.
this show.
Yeah, for sure.
Huh?
I got one quality.
Give them quality.
Straight quality.
That's the best advertising.
That's it.
We were talking about the expert shooting of Arkansas and Alabama. Go take it on the other
Sorry.
side.
I went off on Brad Reese.
It's
Not
bad.
Brad Reese. I got Brad Reese's back.
As bad as Florida, there is no good number here, but as bad as Florida is shooting from three, they're worse shooting three at home. Like, shouldn't you get home rim? You should be better at home from three.
Yeah.
28.5% from three at home this year. 30, a whopping 31.6, but apparently that 30% is the number. No team has won the NCAA tournament without shooting at least 30% from three. Have you heard that? I've heard that on a couple of Florida broadcasts lately. So 31% away from home, that's 3.1% better away from home, which puts them in, at least when it comes to three-point shooting, an elite category. There are only 7 other teams that are better away from home than them. All terrible three-point shooting teams, by the way. FSU 31.4 at home, but they're 34.6. Florida's 28.5. That's unbelievable. This is The Drill on 1010XL.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Live streaming from the XL Digital Studios. Brightened by Harbor Dental Care, Jacksonville's first choice for dental emergencies.
It's time to upgrade your ride and trade in your Tesla for luxury with a brand new Cadillac EV.
At Randy Marion Cadillac on Southside Boulevard, Jacksonville, we have over 30 Cadillac EVs to choose from.
Feel the power of instant torque and enjoy the range that takes you farther.
You love your Tesla, but it's time to elevate your ride.
Trade in your Tesla today at Randy Marion Cadillac in Jacksonville. Randy Marion Cadillac of Jacksonville.com.
You pick the color and drive away today.
And don't forget, tell them Jennifer sent ya.
Hey, the investment landscape is always changing. New rules, new regulations, new opportunities. But at ITB Partners, one thing remains constant, our commitment to your financial future. Whether it's consolidating those accounts, rolling over that 401k, maximizing your pension programs, we make your journey simple and smart. Oh, those ITB Partners. Reagan Wright, Reed Wingate, Dan Abel, Janice Cobb, Jeff Hartman, Chris Bryan. Great people, trust, transparency, and experience. Get that money in motion. Don't let it sit. Let ITB Partners help you grow and protect your wealth. ITP Partners, easy to get a hold of. Chris at ITPpartners.com or call them 312-9751, 312-9751. ITP Partners are stable, strategic, and secure. They're my financial partners for life. Security and investment advisory services offered through Osaic Wealth, Inc. Members FINRA and SIPC. Osaic Wealth is separately owned, and other entities and or marketing names, products, or services referenced here are independent of Osaic Wealth.
Make Capital Glass and Shower Doors your premier choice for top quality glass solutions. With over 40 years of expertise, their team specializes in commercial and residential projects. From elegant shower doors to modern frameless enclosures, they've got you covered. But that's not all. They also offer glass railing systems, glass wine cabinets, and much more. For unmatched quality and service, choose Capital Glass and Shower Doors. Your vision, their expertise. Visit online at capcoglass.com.
Divorce, menonly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to divorcemenonly.com. Divorcemenonly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
Daly's Dash is not only your Jaguars game day stop, but a great place to grab a meal any day of the week. To honor the Jags and the fans, we've crafted the Duval Sub. The Duval comes with freshly sliced turkey ham, melted cheddar and habanero jack cheese, topped with crisp lettuce, fresh tomatoes, and a double portion of our secret sauce, all served on a fresh roll. Come by your local's Daly's Dash today to get your delicious Duval Sub. Daly's is the official convenience store sponsor of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Attention Northeast Florida golfers. Save hundreds on golf at premier local courses and support youth development. The First Tee of North Florida Tour Card is your key to big savings and making a difference. For just $99, you'll unlock discounted golf and offers at top courses and local businesses all year long. Plus, every tour card purchase helps fund programs that build character, confidence, and life skills for kids in our community. Grab your tour card today at tourcard.org.
I'm here with Clayton Bromberg of Underwoods. Clayton, you talk a lot about a diamond's cut grade. Why is a diamond graded for cut?
Frank, that's simple. We cut grade diamonds to show a measurement of beauty and light return to the person looking at the diamond so they can understand the value difference between a diamond cut for maximum beauty and one cut for maximum weight. Now, it gets a little more complicated when you find out that the American Gem Society Laboratory actually assigns performance grades and proportion grades using patented computer software and grades for polish and symmetry using a microscope. The end result of cut grading is a final grade that can go from a 0 or ideal to a 10, which is poor. Each of these grades are priced a little differently. That's why you can see a diamond with a fine color and clarity priced low, particularly on the internet, because a trained gemologist won't buy it for resale because of the poor cut. Unfortunately, these type deals aren't good deals. They're bad deals for the unknowing customer.
Underwoods in San Marco, Avondale, and the shops of Ponte Vedra.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
Oh! After I told you the story about Hershey's, I was going to do another business, but I decided not to. It's funny how these things just show up on your timeline once you talk about them. 49ers are traveling 38,000 miles this season, more than any other team has ever traveled in one season, because they're going to Australia and Mexico City. Oof.
Knock yourself out.
Yeah. Oof.
Yeah, that's a oof.
That's a tough one, man.
Combine's coming up. Pro Football Focus has released their big board, and in releasing their big board, we can get an idea on how they have the prospects slotted. And then they also put a predicted big board rank, so I'm assuming that's where they predict them to fall on draft day. The number one quarterback and the number one overall player we've talked about is Fernando Mendoza. Then Ty Simpson, they have projected 34.
Okay. Where do they have Beck?
He's fourth, projected 96, so that would be round 3, toward the end of round 3. Believable. I can see him anywhere 3 to 5, depending on who believes in you and how much. Running back position, we talked about this guy. Now, we talk about it being a shallow quarterback draft at the top, especially. Same deal with running back, at least by this big board. You got Jeremiah Love, the Notre Dame, but their number 2 back is one that you had. Was it a Jags mock draft? Had Jadarian Price?
I think I drafted him.
Oh, you drafted him.
Yeah.
They've got him at number 61 overall and the number 2 running back. And then I would assume you get to a list of running backs that are all real similar. It's finding the right guy.
Yeah.
That's what the pattern has been in the NFL. There's a lot of productive backs going rounds 3 to 7. Receivers, you got 4 in the top 20.
The receivers are good.
Yeah, Carnell Tate. Man, Ohio State just pumps them out one after the other, don't they? I don't remember Tate performing like these other Ohio State guys that have come out in the top 10.
I know, but I think there's been other ones.
Yeah.
So,
Mekhi Lemon from USC is number 9 overall. Jordan Tyson, Arizona State, 14. Denzel Boston, Washington. I've been meaning to ask, is that David Boston's kid? I'm always just like assume.
Who is it?
Denzel Boston from Washington.
I don't know.
I think he does have a kid, though, that plays ball.
I always assume that's about the range. He was about 20 years ago, right?
Let's look.
David Boston had huge arms.
Big guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looked.
Yeah.
Is it his son?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That dude was huge.
Yeah,
He was.
He had a good game here one time. I think
Yeah,
with the Cardinals.
sure did.
Yeah.
He went off here. He was a good player. But they receivers, gosh, all the way down to they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the top 41.
Yeah, it's definitely
Tight ends. It's an
David Boston blew out his knee. Is that what ended his career?
I
Because he
think
only
so.
played like 5 years.
Boy, and he
had 1 year where he went 98, 15, 98, and that was it. He went 44, 73, 71, 11, 56.
Good year.
And he went 98, 1600.
Was that with the Cardinals or the
Yep.
Bucs? And didn't he go to the Bucs after that?
Yeah,
Nope.
He never
San
played for the
Diego
Bucs?
and Miami.
Huh.
I thought there was a David Boston play for the Bucs.
I thought
was
David
saying the same
Boston
thing.
went there at the end, but I guess not.
We're talking about this David Boston dude with the monster arms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The receiver who was built like a linebacker.
Yeah.
The top offensive tackle is the kid from Miami at number 11. I go down to the defensive side of the ball. By the way, almost every mock draft I've seen, all 4 picks have gone to the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah.
I saw one yesterday that had 2 corners, a safety, and an edge rusher. Kid from Missouri. Peter Woods from Clemson, 13 overall. Caleb Banks, interior lineman, number 17 overall. Edge rushers, Reuben Bain, David Bailey, two top 5 guys. If you look down around the late 50s, you'll find Derek Moore, Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
Joshua Josephs, Tennessee. I've seen some good things written about his ceiling. Linebackers. Oh, by the way, in that draft, Jacob Rodriguez, again, the Texas Tech, landed on the Jags. It's another mock. I've seen him fall there.
What number?
They have him ranked 94. So yeah, that's about where we see him in that 3rd round, in either the high 80s or that 100 pick. Corners, LSU, Mansour Delane.
Mm-hmm.
3 corners though in the top 20. Safety's another position the Jags are going to draft. That's the key. Wheatley. Didn't you have him in a mock?
Mm-hmm.
I had him in a separate mock, too. So that's another name that's percolated a couple of times. And you get to specialist, which is around here known as who cares? We're good there.
You know, it's interesting. I was thinking about the Colts, and it really is incredible that Chris Ballard has kept his job year in and year out. Here's a guy. Now, from what I'm reading, maybe when we talk to Denny next, we'll find out if this is true, but there are rumors out there that the most people think it's going to be Daniel Jones is the guy, and then that Riley Leonard will be the backup.
Okay.
Which means the team will now explore a trade for Anthony Richardson, the number 4 pick of the draft.
Just a couple, 3 years ago.
And a guy that this is our guy. This is our quarterback of the future, right?
But they should pivot, shouldn't they?
Well, yeah, but I mean, here they are trading him, and here's this guy somehow who put all this time and energy into this just 3 years ago. He started 15 games.
I still say that
completed 50% of his passes, 11 touchdowns, 13 picks. But he can't stay on the field. That's the biggest
Anthony Richardson to me would be best suited like in Baltimore, or Buffalo, or Washington. You know, one of those teams that employs their quarterback to run. He's not been a willing runner in the league, and when he has run, he's gotten hurt.
You know what the problem is with Anthony Richardson too? He doesn't need like a reset. He needs to play.
Right.
And I don't know if he's going to get an opportunity to play.
You know, it seems
that's the problem with him. He needs to play. He doesn't need like Sam Darnold or Baker Mayfield took a step back and watched for like a year or half a year or whatever, and washed off the stink from where they were and got coached well and learned. And yeah, Anthony's been sitting. He needs to play.
Yeah.
He doesn't have enough runway to reset.
Yes. Good line. Yes. 100%. 100%. All right. Well,
how many games has he played?
Well, I just said he's 8 and 7.
That's it? Only 15
He's
games.
probably played in a few others, but as non-starter. But like last year would have been a great opportunity, but he got hurt again.
Yeah.
Freak injury.
Yeah, like some rubber band hit him in the eye or something. I mean, just cursed when it comes to injury. So, I mean, I think if you're the Colts, actually, I don't think you trade him. Why would you trade? Just keep him. You're not great at quarterback. You got a quarterback coming off an injury.
You got to go forward
But Daniel Jones is going to be your guy. Let him hold it for 4 or 5 games.
Riley Leonard is the guy. Riley Leonard's going to be your backup.
Well, my point
I don't need 3 of you.
Well, my point is, if you play Anthony Richardson, Riley Leonard, you couldn't trade for a bag of beans. If you play Anthony Richardson for 5 weeks and you bring Daniel Jones back, maybe trade deadline, you can get something for him.
Oh, I see.
What do you get for Anthony Richardson right now?
I wouldn't think much.
Not right? 6th rounder, maybe?
I don't know. Maybe a little more than that, but not much.
Yeah, but I will say this, and as terrible as the start's been,
he should go to the Jets. That would be so perfect.
He's still young enough, though, that if I'm a team that doesn't have anyone, or if I would do it.
What team doesn't have anyone?
A lot.
Who? They have no one? The Dolphins? I mean, Dolphins could do it.
The Falcons?
Falcons have Michael Penix. You hate him, but I mean, he's going to. I mean, they think of him a lot more than they think of Anthony Richardson.
No, I don't want him to start. I'm just saying go somewhere where you have the potential to play.
Oh, okay. All right, let's take a break.
Somebody get him. Listen, and you can agree to disagree on Penix. I'm not saying he's going to be a failure, but you want to talk about injury prone. He makes Anthony Richardson look like an Iron Man.
Yeah. 9 o'clock nasty coming up next, right here on The Drill.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Turn on the radio.
In your car, 92.5 FM and 1010 AM. Would you like to drive for a while? In your house, at the beach, on your phone, at the gym, on vacation, out of town.
Well, everyone knows that.
Download our free 1010XL app for all smart devices.
All right, folks, our private equity fund just bought another one in Jacksonville.
Love it. Let's make sure the website says locally trusted.
Should we change the number to a Florida area code?
Nah, just pretend we're local.
Meanwhile, Holland Sons Plumbing didn't need a rebrand to stay local. We're family-owned, veteran-operated, and proud to call Jacksonville home. So if you want a plumber who actually lives in your neighborhood, not in a boardroom, call Holland Sons Plumbing. Holland Sons Plumbing. Locally owned, nationally unbothered.
This Date in Sports History is brought to you by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
On February 19, 2019, third baseman Manny Machado signed a 10-year, $300 million contract with the Padres, the largest free agent contract in American sports history.
Are you looking for a place to outfit your truck or van? It's Catlin Truck Accessories. For 105 years and 4 generations, Catlin is the name you can count on. This is Keith Catlin, and we know trucks and vans too, from Lear toppers, ladder racks, van shelving, strobe lighting, roll and lock bed covers, and everything in between. If you want quality products and great customer service, there's only one name. It's Catlin.
Who can you count on? Count on Catlin.
For 105 years, you can count on Catlin.
This is Frank Frangie. Over the past 11 years, the weight loss industry has seen it all. New medications, fad diets, sculpting. Yet Awaken 180 still stands alone as the proven solution for lasting weight loss. Results at awaken180weightloss.com.
Our slogan, Know Before You Blow, applies to more than just DUI cases. Hi, I'm attorney Lee Lockett of Lockett Law. Battery charges can result in jail time and criminal convictions too, so know before you blow a gasket and hit a loved one or a stranger. Drug crimes like possession of marijuana and cocaine will land you in cuffs too, so know before you blow. In a boating under the influence case, you also have the option to blow or not to blow. So know your options. Know before you blow. Go to knowbeforeyouBlow.com now. Offices Jacksonville.
Northeast Florida's highest-rated residential home electrical contractor is American Electrical, providing unsurpassed quality in Duval, St. Johns, Clay, and Nassau counties. No matter your electrical problem or project, large or small, American Electrical will get it done at a price that's right. High-quality electrician, that's who they are. Trust a company that's been on the First Coast for decades, proudly serving the community while being a big part of the community. Call American Electrical for all your electric needs at 737-7770. Wired right at a fair price.
Hey, Hickett here. When it comes to trucks, the only name you need to know is George Moore Chevrolet. Right now, the showroom off Atlantic Boulevard is loaded with the toughest, strongest, hardest working Chevy trucks around. Silverado after Silverado, ready to work or play just as hard as you do. Man, I don't just talk about them. I got 2 George Moore Chevrolet trucks of my own, and they've earned every mile, every job, every weekend. Power, yeah. Dependability, you betcha. Style, you've seen my boy Blue. If it's a truck you want, it's George Moore Chevrolet. Stop by Atlantic Boulevard, go see the showroom, go see the fine folks over there. They're so nice, and see why more and more people are coming back to George Moore Chevrolet. Together, let's ride.
Hey, I'm Tony from Tony D's Pizza. People ask me all day long, is it the water that makes the difference? Well, yes and no. Even water can't make a good pizza. It's the ingredients, too. The best tomatoes, the best flour, and the best cheese. Oh, and a lot of love. Tony D's New York Pizza, Bay Meadows and 295.
Help your loved one fall back in love with his or her home with a home improvement from the professionals at the Lifetime family.
That's right, Nick. Happy Valentine's Day to all the lovebirds out there. What says I love you more than adding additional space with a glass or screen enclosure that will enhance your home's livability, or brand new floors that dramatically improve the look and feel of your home?
That's right. New outdoor living space from Lifetime Enclosures and beautiful floors from Lifetime Flooring.
Come experience the Lifetime difference. Call or visit one of our showrooms today for our Valentine's Day specials throughout February.
Lifetime Enclosures. Are high-interest credit cards and other loans sucking the life out of your finances? It's time to say no more. Let Loan Pronto tap the equity on your home and get the cash you need now so you can pay it all off. Hey, it's Prosser here. Corey and Jack called Loan Pronto in a matter of days. They had $160,000. They kept their 3% mortgage intact, didn't even need an appraisal, and with all that cash, they wiped out all their credit cards and 2 car loans, saving $2,000 a month. You can do it too. LoanPronto.com, the rapid equity loan program, can get you $100,000, $200,000, even $500,000 in cash. Chloe and Ethan just did it. Consolidated all their high-interest debt into one super low monthly payment, giving them an extra $1,000 a month. Imagine, pay off all the credit cards, slash your monthly payments, breathe easier. Get your life back. Interest rates are at 3-year lows. Call Loan Pronto today, 904-999-1500. That's 904-999-1500. Or go to loanpronto.com. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781. Visit NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
I'm Frank Frangie with the Nimnik Nugget. Have you noticed how similar Liam Cohen and Todd Golden are? They're both 40 years old. Golden's about 4 months older, but they're both the same. They've got an edge to them. They're super smart. They're offensive-minded. They connect with their players. They connect with their fans. That's why Golden won the national championship a year ago, and that's why Liam Cohen won 13 games in his first year as an NFL coach. And I can't wait to see what either one of them do next. I'm Frank Frangie for the Nimnik family of dealerships. Fall in love with a new Chevy at Nimnik Chevrolet. Frank Frangie here. Right now, save up to 20% off a new Silverado or get financing rates as low as 1.9%. Unlike most dealerships, Nimnik Chevrolet has the largest inventory on the ground, ready for you to explore. And with their extensive selection, you're sure to find your perfect truck or SUV at Nimnik. Shop online 24/7 at nimnikchevy.com or visit the dealership at the corner of Park and Cassett. So who's got more new vehicles at the best prices? Nobody but Nimnik. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
Hush, hush. We have degenerated a couple of times today. Hick was talking about those future wins, and I'm always optimistic. 9.5 for the Jags sounds good. I need to get on a little charter to Vegas this weekend, and while I'm there, I'm going to put down 100 on 12-1 odds.
Hundo.
Putting a hundo down. I have a major league bet at 12-1. Are you going to tell me what I'm betting at 12-1?
Betting on Juan Soto to hit 46 home runs.
That's incorrect. I would never bet on Soto does appear, though, on the list that I'm going to be betting from.
MVP.
Yes, I'm going to bet
Ronald Acuna.
Yeah, I'm going to bet Acuna $100 at 12-1. Yeah, if he stays healthy and plays this year, Ronald Acuna won't be preseason 12-1 again for a while. For like Soto 7.5-1.
Yeah.
Shohei is the NL MVP leader. Minus 125, Soto plus 750, Acuna plus 1200. And it's like a 3. I got Tatis at 1600. Is that the fourth most likely NL MVP? I don't know, man. Philly still play?
Tatis?
Yeah, Philly still play. Couldn't somebody on that team maybe emerge?
Chicago Bears are moving to Hammond, Indiana.
For
it looks
sure?
like. On the verge of announcing an eventual move, the Illinois House Committee canceled their meeting today that would have helped the site in Arlington Heights. Indiana officials are meeting today to finalize a stadium bill after the Bears let it be known Hammond is their preferred site. My God. I mean, what are we doing? We got the New Jersey Jets, the New Jersey Giants, the Hammond, Indiana Bears. I mean, what's happening in this world? Left is right, right is left.
Bears.
The Chicago Bears. Dick Butkus is rolling over in his grave. Is he still alive?
I believe we lost Dick Butkus.
Yeah, I believe we did.
We had a great
Sweetness. Can't believe it.
back in the day of just the early days of reality TV, early days where most reality TV was produced, so it was semi-reality. But there was a great Dick Butkus went back to become a high school coach. Remember Hick? We watched that one.
Yeah, that was good.
That was good.
You guys suck.
The old school mentality with these kids. Look, if you think about Bears football.
Mm-hmm.
You think about Soldier Field sitting on Lake Michigan. The lake effect, the cold, the fog game. It's just like Soldier Field. Bears football sits on Lake Michigan, man. Hammond, Indiana is, I've got it here, it is 28.7 miles from Chicago, so it's a 35-minute drive down I-94. But Hammond sits near the lake-ish.
Mm-hmm.
But it's certainly not on the lake.
Yeah.
I wonder how many miles it is.
Come on, man.
What are we doing? Hammond, Indiana.
What are we doing, Hammond, Indiana? First, you get the damn mascot Hall of Fame out there in Indiana. Now you got the Chicago Bears. I mean,
what are we doing?
What's happening here? Good gracious. That's crazy.
Northern boundary. Oh, where will they build it, I wonder, too? Must be a sweetheart deal.
Yeah.
But I don't know where, I know where Jag fan primarily comes from on game day.
Yeah.
Like someplace like Chicago where they've been around forever. It's such a big city. I wonder what percentage of like their season ticket holders are, right there within 15 miles of the stadium.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know either.
Good question.
And I don't know, too, that if I'm the CEO of whatever big companies are based there in Chicago, do I want to go to Hammond?
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Hammond. Well, whatever. I don't know. How far is it? Let's see.
I just told you. It's 28 miles.
28 miles from Chicago to Hammond?
Yeah, 34-minute drive. It'd basically be like moving the Jags to
St. Aug.
South St. Augustine.
Yeah.
Between St. Aug and Palm Coast if they build a stadium down there, which wouldn't seem as far-fetched. But then again, it'd still have Florida on its zip code.
Right.
Whenever you're a team playing, it's like, look, Chiefs just did it. Now, going from Kansas City, Missouri to Kansas, it doesn't register the same.
Had a 9 o'clock nasty moment in the Hicken house last night.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, I just got to say this. I've never seen this in my life.
Okay.
The little fella, the rock dog.
You're the little dog.
Yeah, the dog. Was on the edge of the bed. He started hacking. Now he's got a little bit of. He did us a solid by reaching over. Like he's got a hack. He's gonna toss his cookies. Something's up. Yeah,
they eat something they're not supposed to.
Correct.
Is what that is.
So the little man, but he doesn't do it on the comforter. He reaches over and does it on the whatever you call the thing that's right in front of the bed.
Yeah, it's called a footlocker usually.
Yeah, like the chest or whatever.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So he does that, and then he jumps down, and then he proceeds.
To
basically, no.
They'll do it.
Oh, they will. No, he proceeds to then throw up half his body weight.
Ugh.
I mean, the dog didn't stop. I mean, it was unbelievable.
Yeah,
it was pile after, and he went like down. He's like, here's a pile. Now here's a pile. 4 piles.
Oh.
I mean, it was unbelievable.
Ugh.
Yeah.
It's kind of making my stomach curdle.
Yeah, it was a lot of cleaning.
Thinking about that.
This is the drill.
Yeah, I never got used to that, by the way. My own kids could throw up in my hands and I wouldn't bat an eye. But if the cat throws up, man, I gotta put on a glove. Just feeling the warmth of it when you pick it up. It's the worst. This is the drill.
The drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
It sure is great living in the golf capital of the world.
Geez, you love this golf stuff, huh?
Oh, yeah. 1010XL.
Hey, so where do we tee off?
Jacksonville's golf station.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Explore the mind of a quarterback with our QB guru.
We want to take you into the lab so you can learn more about the science of quarterbacking.
Denny Thompson is the Quarterback Whisperer, driven by George Moore Chevrolet. Friday mornings on The Drill on 1010XL.
Instant Keys is turning 25. A quarter century of saving the day when your keys mysteriously vanish.
Seriously, it was just in my pocket.
Or when that remote fob decides to quit working.
The dealership is such a hassle.
For 25 years, Instant Keys has been the go-to locksmith service for car keys, house keys, transponders, re-keys, and even high-tech smart locks. You don't have to go to the dealer. Instant Keys comes to you. For honest, professional locksmith service, use Instant Keys.
Home of the Jacksonville Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Hey Jacksonville, it's Fred Taylor. If you've been in an auto accident, you need a team who knows how to get you back on your feet and back to your life. At North Florida Medical Center, they don't just treat the injury, they treat the whole person, from physical therapy to pain management. North Florida Medical Center has a team of experts ready to help you heal and recover. I trust the team here at North Florida Medical Center, and you can too. So don't wait. Call North Florida Medical Center and get the care you deserve.
The Florida Forum welcomes world-renowned chef and humanitarian Jose Andres at the Center for Performing Arts March 31st. His impact spans the globe as founder of World Central Kitchen, Presidential Medal of Freedom recipient, and global leader using food as a force for change. All proceeds for the Florida Forum benefit the Women's Board of Wilson Children's Hospital, supporting a new outdoor play area for behavioral health services. Get your tickets now at thefloridaforum.com.
When you're injured, you need more than legal advice. You need someone who truly cares. I'm Chris Campione, and at Campione Law, I take pride in what we do. You're never just another case. We take the time to listen, guide you through the process, and fight for your recovery every step of the way. And remember, you pay nothing unless we win. Zip, nada, nothing. Learn more at CampioneLaw.com. Offices, Jacksonville and St. Augustine.
Count on Campione Law.
This is your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist Local Sports Update, brought to you by Awaken 180. I'm ET. The U.S. Olympic men's hockey team, they're on to the next round after defeating Sweden 2-1 in overtime. Quinn Hughes scored the winning goal to seal the deal. Team USA will face Slovakia in the semifinals this Friday. Currently, it's 9:13 and it's 70 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller. Stay tuned because the 9 o'clock Nasty is next, right here on 1010XL and 92.5 FM.
XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
I'm fed, feeling X-rated. It's Mr. Nasty time. Oh, Mr. Nasty time. The nasty time.
It's time. Now, it's time for the 9 o'clock Nasty on the Drill. We're wasting time. Here are Jeff Prosser, Dan Hicken, and E.T.
All right, welcome back to the show. For the 46th day straight on the Olympics, curling is on.
I was about to ask you, isn't the idea in promoting and platforming these winter sports is to kind of grow an interest and maybe we can get behind certain sports? Somehow NBC and curling have managed to make me now consider curling my most hated sport. This dadgum curling has been on since the opening games until now, nonstop. Does it ever end? Are there 51 different curling medaling events? It's abject silliness. This is incredibly boring. And curling is now on my hate list.
It seems like when we brought it up like 2 weeks ago. Now it's been nonstop.
No, it's just like they're on all the time. I dared click through the channels the other day. They had best of curling on. Best of?
I love the best of.
It's all the same. Every single one. And you don't understand the skill. Yeah, I don't care to. Okay? I'll go play shuffleboard today, and we're all good. Pickleball, if this is in the Olympics, pickleball should be in the summer games.
Oh, definitely. Pickleball got like its own channel and stuff, man.
Yeah.
Georgia linebacker Chris Cole and Darren Ekinigban both arrested, charged with reckless driving misdemeanors Wednesday, according to the Athens Clarke County arrest log. Cole was arrested on charges of reckless driving and exceeding the maximum limit, booked at 9:59. 27 minutes later, Ekinigban.
Oh, they're not together?
No,
I figured they were together.
Reckless
at least.
driving. Jeff, can you tell me a lesson for the kids? Can you tell me the statement that Georgia put out, please? The same statement that is verbatim.
Yes.
We are aware of the charges and are actively gathering additional information. As this is an ongoing legal matter, we will not be providing further comment at this time.
Yeah. Look, the reality for Georgia now is any traffic violation at all immediately goes to top priority for the local media. And so I don't know what I don't know the extent of these, just how reckless and irresponsible they were. But, let's what brought Georgia all this and it was due, all the negative publicity around Georgia is because of the tragedy that Georgia athletes were involved in, people dying in wrecks and street racing and under the influence and those sorts of things. So
does Haynes King get a chance in the NFL?
I don't know.
I haven't seen his name anywhere.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of passer he is. Haynes King almost feels like he'd be like that guy, that converts to like H-back, if that's still a position.
What's the guy, the Saints, the backup quarterback?
Taysom Hill.
Him, that's who he would be.
Yeah, someone like that. I don't know if a lot of quarterbacks haven't played. It's not easy just to go be in another position.
Yeah.
He'd have to want to.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, his passing numbers weren't bad. Georgia Tech isn't exactly, trotting NFL receivers out there week after week, but it just felt like Haynes King's most impactful plays at Tech were runs.
Okay.
And they weren't flashy, break open.
It was tough. Grit.
Runs.
I got heart. I'm going to make this play.
So a really good college player. I'm not sure if that's going to translate to the NFL. I would doubt he's ever like a prime starter. Can he stick around? Maybe. U.S. Hockey had a nice win. There's something on ice you can get behind. They beat Sweden. They hadn't beaten Sweden since 1960 in hockey. Hick said earlier, all of Sweden's team has NHL players. So it's a good win. And Canada stayed alive. Sid Crosby was hurt in that game, you said?
Yeah, Sid Crosby's out right now. So
Magic had a bad injury they're dealing with, and it's going to really curtail. It was supposed to be a good year for Atlanta. Putting belief in these two franchises was sure dumb. I never bought into Atlanta and Orlando being, and then the Knicks were the third. They're the only one. They should have been talking about the Pistons. But it was Knicks, Atlanta, Orlando. They're always up there, that top four. And I'm thinking, why? What?
Right.
Meanwhile, the Hawks team is like completely different than it was when they suggested that.
Yeah.
But Orlando, Franz Wagner is hurt. He's going to be out like another 3 weeks. And, we're down to the last 25 games or so. So, and the Magic have not.
Wasn't he hurt earlier this year?
Yeah. He's all year long. The ankle's been bothering him. But they were missing Boncaro for a while. And it hadn't played out for the Magic. They're just same old ho-hum, middle of the pack average. And now without him,
When do they start up again? Tonight?
Tonight. The NBA starts tonight.
What do we got, like 30 games left?
I don't even know if it's that many, Hick. Let me look. I feel like the All-Star break left even fewer.
They're like 55. So, yeah.
27 games. The Hawks, the Hawks have played 56, so they got 26 games left. Sitting nice and solid, this dark horse contender in the 10 hole, 15 and a half back of the Pistons. So, you want to hear, this is so Atlanta. This is unbelievable, really. The Hawks this year on the road.
Hawk talk.
Hawks on the road are 16-15. Hawks at home, 10-15. Who in the hell is 10-15 at home?
They sound like the New York Rangers hockey club.
I mean, I could go down to, I could find you at, even the bad teams. The Pacers are 10-18. They're 5-22 on there. You're supposed to be worse on the road, Atlanta.
Yeah.
16-15 on the road. Like 16-15 on the road is like, put you up there in playoff, in the playoff conversation.
I think that the Western Conference representative is going to be San Antonio.
Okay.
I'd like you to bookmark that, E.
All right.
I don't have any dog in that fight. Don't care. I don't like.
West is good. It's going to be fun playoffs in the West.
Yeah. Yeah.
The East is drivel, and I guess Detroit could probably play. Like, Indiana played with OKC last year.
We're not afraid of anybody in the West.
Well, then, and the Knicks, too.
We'd have to
the
get
Knicks
there,
will
though.
be around. I'd like to be able to be a part of that conversation, but nah. We're nothing. We're a nothing burger again this year.
Nothing burger?
Total nothing burger. Do have the top 3 pick, though, so. My guys will probably take Peterson, who missed last night's second half with cramps. I kid you not. They refused to put the body part, but cramping for our guy Darren Peterson last night, who was one of the most talented players in college basketball, but maybe the softest athlete that I can remember in a long time. This dude has missed half the games for the silliest reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Missed a game with a cold.
I'm going to tell you this. If the Milwaukee Bucks do what the Mavericks did and trade Giannis to the Lakers this summer, I don't know what to tell you.
Giannis and Luka.
Yeah. That'd be a pretty good 1-2
I guess
punch.
if they do that, then it's LeBron will be gone.
Yeah. I think LeBron will be gone from the Lakers.
Is LeBron detrimental to the Lakers, or does he make the Lakers better?
It makes them better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he makes it better.
Very good player, man.
Yeah.
He's just not.
The problem is the salary that he commands and the attention he takes is not the level that he is anymore. That's the problem. He's still a good player, but he gets paid like a top 5 player.
Yes.
He gets treated like a top 5 player. You defer to him like a top 5 player, and he's not that anymore. So in that way, you can, in some regard, not be helping your team as much as you would think that individual piece. If LeBron was just a mid-level exception veteran and giving him this at the age of 34, he'd
ESPN says
different.
right now the Cavs, Nuggets, and Knicks are the only teams that could offer LeBron the veterans minimum exception, whatever that is.
Yeah. I, for full circle a second time, let's just end it in Cleveland.
Yeah.
Put him on Cleveland, and I just don't know if an athlete of that caliber can be deferential.
Mm-hmm.
You can't go and not be the story anywhere you go. And they got a good young team. Who did they add with Harden? He's not young.
Yeah.
I guess if you got LeBron, he would take Harden's place. Or did they redo a deal with Harden? I don't know how that
I'm not
worked
sure.
out.
On or after July 6th, San Antonio and Victor Wembanyama will agree to a projected 5-year, $252 million maximum extension.
Well, it's smart. That's what Jaylen Brown, I think, makes more than that.
The contract will also include all NBA Defensive Player of the Year and MVP language, which would increase the deal to $303 million if he reaches the criteria. Yeah. Close to 200 miles from San Antonio, the Rockets' Amen Thompson could join Wembanyama as the second player to sign a rookie max extension this summer. Others who are up for it, Brandon Miller, Thompson, Wallace, Lively, and Bodziemski.
The West is going to be fun. West will be fun. OKC and San Antonio, the two best teams, but the Rockets are interesting with Durant and some good young players. You've always got to have the Lakers, and I wouldn't count out Ant and the Wolves. Ant's going to have his one of these is going to be his postseason. He's going to treat it like he treated that All-Star game, and he's going to go carry him at least to the finals. Will they win it? I don't know. This year they would, probably.
All right, let's grab a break. We'll catch up. We'll be back with more here on The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios at 1010XL.
Wax on, wax off.
Our sports experts undergo extensive training before they broadcast.
Wax on, wax off.
Wax on, wax off. Hey.
Jacksonville Sports Radio.
Wax on, hot.
1010XL.
Wax off.
Black History Month isn't just about the past, it's about the future. All month, 1010XL highlights the African American voices shaping tomorrow's Jacksonville. Turned by Instant Keys. Fast, professional, honest locksmith service.
Hey, gang, Prosser here. When it comes time to sell your home, I'll tell you got one option. It's Chad and Sandy. Or another option, just fruitless frustration. Now with Chad and Sandy, see, they get to the solution real quick. Let's get to the punchline. Your home sold guaranteed or they will buy it. That's why you got to go to ChadandSandy.com or call them today at 414-6200. Government's making moves intended to push mortgage rates lower. The last time rates dropped, we saw a selling and buying frenzy. Now's the time to prepare. You call Chad and Sandy, the proven experts to sell your home. Need max price, need to sell now, fast, easy, stress-free. Chad and Sandy got this science-based Market Max system. It's proven, it's repeatable, and they guarantee they'll sell your home. Using the proprietary Market Max, Chad and Sandy guarantee your home sold at an agreed-upon price and deadline, or they will buy it. No required repairs. Pick your move date. No long-term contracts. We trust them. You can too. ChadAndSandy.com. ChadAndSandy.com.
Welcome to Key Buick GMC, proudly family-owned and operated since 1943. Come see why they're North Florida's new and pre-owned truck center, conveniently located on Southside and JTB, just minutes from the St. John's Town Center. At Key Buick GMC, every new vehicle comes with our lifetime powertrain warranty. Key Buick GMC, we are professional grade. Online at KeyBuickGMC.com. Lifetime powertrain warranty covers engine, transmission, drivetrain only. Exclusions apply. See dealer for details.
Good luck surviving the offseason, football fans.
At first I was afraid, I was petrified. Football's over, it's like a part of me just died inside. 200 days till football's back, but tonight I won't just cry, cause I've got a ways to play. And that's the place with Hard Rock Bet, I will survive.
Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, please call 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
The road to March runs through Jacksonville. The 2026 Atlantic Sun Conference men's and women's basketball tournament is coming to VyStar Veterans Memorial Arena. Catch all 24 Division I basketball programs in action March 3rd through 9th. Reserve your seat today at asunsports.org/tickets. Jacksonville is the destination for ASUN basketball. Get your tickets to the 2026 Atlantic Sun Conference men's and women's basketball tournament today. asunsports.org/tickets.
Could you imagine? There was a time you could just tell your kids to shut up, right to their face. No explanations, just shut up. How much easier would that have been? Why is the sun hot? I don't know. Why don't you shut up? That was uncalled for.
Tom Papa Live in the Grateful Bread Tour. Saturday, February 21st, on stage at Florida Theater. Tickets are on sale now at floridatheater.com.
Hi, I'm Kayla, a proud parent of my daughter Skylar, who's a part of Best Buddies. The Players is proud to partner with Best Buddies to promote inclusive living and friendship here in Northeast Florida. 19 days until the Players Championship.
Roses are red, Florida gets hotter, and your AC is about to ruin the mood. If your system barely survived last summer, now's the time to replace it before the real heat comes back swinging. Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic, and Air Conditioning makes it easy. No surprises, no runaround. And with our Sweetheart AC deals, get $750 off a new AC system when you install by March 15th. Fall in love with an AC that keeps it cool without the stress and call now for a free estimate. 904-862-6769, DuckRooter.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
All right, welcome back to the program. We're going to see what's trending here momentarily. It's brought to you by our friends at Oceanside Cleaners. 3 locations to serve you at Oceanside Cleaners. Man, Michael P. Harrison's family have been doing this for 35 years. They say if it's got fabric, they can clean it. And they mean it, man. They've done my outdoor cushions. If you have lab coats, they can get those looking spotless. Dry cleaning, laundry, bedding, and award-winning bridal gown preservation. Oceanside Cleaners, free pickup and delivery. 3 locations to serve you. Southside Boulevard, Ponte Vedra, and the new one in St. Aug between Marsh Creek and Sea Colony. Sir, without further ado.
Number 5.
Well, gentlemen,
yes, sir.
I got some bad news for those who own BMWs.
Okay.
For all the BMW owners, BMW recently. Oh, hold on, hold on. Did I do this?
Number 5.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, okay, cool. For those of you who own BMWs, BMW recently put in for a patent on their screws and bolts on the tires.
Okay.
So that the owners can't do their own maintenance.
Bring more wallet.
Man, bring money with you. That's what they say. Let's be honest. How many BMW owners, brand new, right? This would be new. How many new brand new BMW owners are changing their own tires? Let's be honest. What percentage?
But what do you do if you get a flat on the
You
side?
do what other BMW owners do, and you call the BMW service department. They zip somebody out there for you. I would hope. If not, yeah, that's dirty.
Ugh, that's dirty.
Number 4.
Here's a pick me up. A loyal tenant of 23 years. She's paid her rent on time every month.
Okay.
Well, the landlord passed away.
Oh.
What did the landlord do?
Gifted her the home?
Left her the property.
Oh, that's nice.
It was pretty legit.
Yeah,
What's the deal? Got the city on that?
It was in Australia.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
Shout out
I'll
to
see
that
it.
landlord.
Shout out, landlord. R.I.P.
Number 3.
We spoke on this earlier. Well, we spoke on something similar to this. An athlete got into a car crash, but this was LaMelo Ball.
I saw the crash in a big old.
He crashed his custom Hummer.
Yeah.
In uptown Charlotte.
Yeah.
You know what he did? He got out and got into his Lambo and left.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my goodness, the privilege.
Mm.
Oh, mercy.
Boy, I don't know, man. It's. I saw the accident. It was a pretty decent one.
Yeah, it was a pretty decent one.
Yeah.
The other guy in the other car got out, but I don't know if Melo stayed to talk to him.
He said, I gotta go.
Melo got up out of there.
Number 2.
This was pretty cool, fellas. Have y'all feel familiar with lunges? I do a lot of lunges to prep.
Sure.
Yeah, to prep.
You're an athlete that
warm up.
way. Yeah. You get ready for the river run. You'll lunge all the way down the Matthews Bridge in preparation.
Well, it's funny you say that because this gentleman, Jake Bale, he decided that he was going to lunge an entire marathon. Even in anybody's peak prime, to lunge an entire marathon.
Ooh,
You want to take his?
I wonder what a hardcore lunge workout, like how many yards do you think you would do over the course of your workout? 300 maybe? Will you go down up and down the football field a couple of times?
That sounds like back in the day. That sounded like punishment. So that's doable.
Yeah, okay.
Well,
26 miles of lunging.
Yeah.
And basically, if you lunge, if you got your feet together and you step all the way out with your right foot, and then you go down to a crouch position, and then you stand up and you bring the other foot forward, and then you do it with the other one.
26 miles of lunging, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Guess how long he lasted?
He tried to do it.
Yeah, he tried.
Less than a mile.
Daniel.
Half the trip.
No. 2 miles, which is still a long
That's
way.
a long way.
I wonder how his legs felt the next day.
Oh man!
Now, was he a runner or was he a cross athlete? Or is
he
there a
looked
story?
fit. It didn't tell, but he looked fit, like prior
That's
military.
ambitious. Maybe you go out to your track and see what you're capable of before you make this big pronouncement.
Number 1.
Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one.
Okay.
Oh man, he decided to shoot his shot at a waitress.
Okay.
So the way he did that was he tipped her $1,000.
Okay.
And he left his phone number saying, "Text me." She texted him.
Thank you.
She said, "Hi, it's Trinity. I have a boyfriend, sorry, but thank you so much for the tip, love. We needed to pay our rent for next month."
Oh, wrong answer. That's where no, that's the one. I've seen similar ones, but her line ends up being, "I'm sorry, I got a boyfriend, but I have a twin sister.
Something.
Can I give her your number or something?" Because I've seen that.
That's
that
disappointing.
scenario before.
Real quick, he couple told a dog story. Well, how about this lady? She takes her little 2-year-old dog, a little excitable golden doodle pup, to the Nevada airport.
Those look more common now, more popular.
Yeah,
Hypoallergenic.
That's what Juju has.
A golden doodle.
Yeah. They're great athletes. Man, they can turn on a dime. They can leap. Oh, unbelievable.
They're hell on your salary cap, though.
Yeah. But worth it. She was told she couldn't bring the dog on the plane without service dog documentation, so she just tied the dog to the counter and left.
Really loves the dog. I can see why she would want her with her the whole time.
They renamed the little doggy Jet Blue.
I would not. You would have to be a really, really, really stringent criteria if I were running an airline and you were bringing dogs on it.
Yeah.
And I'm all for the like PTSD and service.
Yeah.
They need their dogs. I got too many girls in velour sweatsuits with a dog in a little carry-on bag. Yeah, it's just ridiculous, right?
She said it was acceptable to leave the animal behind because the tracking device would help ensure it was returned to her.
Oh,
But
man.
as for food and bathroom and those sorts of things, she had no response.
Look at the little fella. He knows he's
she's
screwed.
disgusting. Do you get arrested for that?
I don't know. That's a
Is
good
that
question.
not endangerment or
I would
something?
think.
I mean, I'm not trying to.
Yeah, she was arrested and booked on charges for animal abandonment and resisting arrest.
Yeah, good. You should be. Not that's just you're infringing on others. You can't leave a dog in the middle of an airport. What kind of loon?
The canine was taken in by the Retriever Rescue of Las Vegas.
Yeah, should be.
Dog was renamed Jet Blue. Don't worry, it will soon be placed in a new loving home, not be euthanized.
Oof. Oh, good. They
Thank
should.
goodness.
It's a very popular breed.
That's what's trending.
I got
Thank you,
one
E.
more on the sports
Oh,
side. It's hard to fall for the celebrity we talked earlier. I'd like to see Joey Porter against Marquise Pouncey. We'd sign up for that one.
Yeah.
But did you see? Kind of got under the radar earlier this week though. But Ronda Rousey is returning to UFC.
What?
Oh.
Yeah. Right. And do you remember this girl, Gina Carano?
Yeah.
She was, and then she went and became a movie star.
Yeah, she got kind of canceled out. Yeah.
Something over something. And
Gina Carano?
And she shouldn't have been the way I recall. I don't remember exactly. But Ronda Rousey and Gina
Oh, that's a
Carano
good one.
are going to fight on May 16th. They'll both be required to undergo medical and neurological testing more extensive than what's required of all combat sport athletes before they enter the ring. Rousey will be put through concussion battery testing as well. The fight between Rousey, a former UFC bantamweight champion, and fellow women's MMA trailblazer Carano was announced Tuesday and will take place in Inglewood, California. Rousey is now 39. She hasn't fought. Time flies. She hasn't fought since 2016.
Wow.
10 years.
She was him
Yeah.
back when she was doing
That's
it.
right.
Woo.
She was, yeah. And then Carano is going to be 44 on fight night, and she hasn't fought since 2009. Concussion concerns grew out of Rousey's appearance on Instagram Live 2 years ago when she was promoting the release of a memoir and talked about all the concussions she's had in her life. All right, a quick break. By the way, that speed trap in play on the Beltway 295, Bay Meadows, JTB, still active out there, brought to you by Catlin Truck Accessories.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. A symphony of sweat, grit, and glory. Dive into the action and live the moments. For play-by-play, it's 1010XL.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Hey, Jacksonville DDH. Dreamfinders Danny Hicken here with the scoop from Dreamfinders Homes, your National Builder of the Year. We've got first-year interest rates as low as 2.99% in homes in 20-plus communities throughout Northeast Florida. If you're house hunting, make sure your first pick Dreamfinders Homes, the proud official home builder of the PGA Tour, the Florida Gators, and your Jacksonville Jaguars. Visit dfhsalesevent.com today and tell them Dreamfinders Danny sent you.
This is the kind of sandwich you don't rush. French dip at Firehouse Subs. Premium roast beef loaded with caramelized onions, melted provolone cheese, and topped with Italian seasoning. Stacked on a toasted garlic bread roll with hot au jus for dipping. For a limited time at Firehouse Subs.
Do you want to grow your career with a company that's committed to growing with you? Florida Home AC has aggressive plans to double their workforce, and they're looking for determined, resourceful people with initiative. Just log on to FloridaHomeAC.com/careers to find out more.
Hi, I'm Janice. I'm a coach at Awaken 180 Weight Loss. When a client reaches the goal that they've set, they are so proud of themselves. They are so thrilled with how they look and how they feel. They are ready to take on the next thing. And that's one thing about weight loss. It's so much more than a number on a scale. It's about self-respect. It's a momentum thing. Now that I've lost 50 pounds, wow, there's no reason why I can't do this next thing that initially seemed so daunting, but now I know I can do it. The celebration is not just how much better you look and feel, but how much more self-respect you have. We get on a track of success at Awaken 180 Weight Loss.
Hey, it's Matt Hayes. Losing weight with Awaken 180 isn't about the number on the scale. It's about how that number spearheads endless success. Bring your goals to Awaken 180, then celebrate when you check off each and every one of them. Call 844-346-1800 or online at awaken180weightloss.com.
Hi, I'm Sean Monahan from Monahan Jewelers in Atlantic Beach. Since 1977, we've been Jacksonville's local family jeweler with a beautiful selection of fine jewelry and certified diamonds. But we're also Jacksonville's leading buyer of gold, silver, and diamonds from the public. Gold has recently hit an all-time high at over $5,000 per ounce, and silver is over $100 per ounce. Pay bills, buy something fun. Now is the time to sell your gold and silver for cash and get top dollar, or trade it in for a new piece and get even more at Monahan Jewelers in Atlantic Beach.
What NFL quarterback connected on TD passes with 98 different players during his career?
For over 20 years, Southern Oak Insurance has given Floridians a better alternative to their current homeowners policy. See what you can get with Southern Oak. Log on to southernoak.com.
Our family protecting yours. Southern Oak Insurance.
Tom Brady threw 105 touchdown passes to Rob Gronkowski, but there are 97 other players who caught at least one.
Southern Oak Insurance, our family protecting yours.
Hey, Googans, Hicken here, and I just want to once again give you this very simple reminder. Wear sunscreen. If you're outside a lot, bring the screen. Put some in your truck, on your boat, in your golf bag, whatever, wherever, just use it. Please. It's hot out there, and I just want you to protect yourself. I use it like it's cool because I think it is. But what's not cool, that's skin cancer. You don't want to deal with that. Go get yourself checked out. It could save your life. Go to beachesdermatology.com and schedule your appointment today. That's beachesdermatology.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch. Now, the Monahan's golden moment. Monahan Jewelers in Atlantic Beach, your local family jewelers.
I got a nugget for you. I'm going to give away some tickets right now. How about
That's
that?
not fair. You take your nugget and give stuff
Yeah,
away.
the Tom Papa.
Yeah.
E, what's the information on that, please?
Man, the show is this weekend, so if you want to go see Tom Papa this weekend and
Man,
you're
we're
free.
giving them away, man.
We giving them things away. Hit me up right now, 904-641-1010.
There you go. The Tom Papa.
My nugget is, I don't know, potential good news. I just went totally, down and out with the never-ending Braves press releases. Every time the Braves have a press release, it's bad news.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I wasn't aware that, the Mets had a pitcher, Seth Lugo, who had the same procedure done that both Schwellenbach and Waldrop are having done, and he was able to come back full strength and by June. So, and had surgery on a similar timeline, middle of February. So, if the Braves could get those two arms back and healthy by the middle of the season, then maybe not all is lost. But I'm worried as we get things going. We don't play the Mets until like June, do we? Wasn't there something weird about that or no?
I think so.
Do you know who you open with?
The season?
Yeah.
I saw it the other day. It's somebody, if I remember, I think it's somebody good. I'll have to look.
I want to say that we open with the Phillies, but gosh, we do that an awful lot. Let me go here. 2026 Braves.
It's end of March. Oh, we get Skeens and the Pirates. That's what we get.
Oh, now okay, we got to get fat.
Yeah, we get Skeens.
We got 3 with Kansas City and then 3 with the A's. This isn't facing those two teams 3 years ago. That'd have been a real easy stretch, and the A's in particular are going to be an interesting team to follow. But the Braves will go Friday, March 27th. Man, it's almost here.
Yeah, we go to the 26th.
KC at the A's. Then the Braves will. Then they go to 4 at Arizona and 3 at the Angels.
I think we're in Tampa in August, so I may have to.
You know what I'm tired of?
Go see Dreamfinder.
I'm tired of every year the Braves starting 35 and 40. Every year they start behind the 8 ball, and even the good years they've had to chase people down, and sometimes it's been because of injury or whatever. Can I just have a year where we start 18 and 7 and we just stay, on the good side of the projections all year? I haven't had one of those in a couple of years. That would be nice. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I too have a Braves game on the docket.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be going to Braves Tigers Thursday, April 30th.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to try to go. That's going to be my next draw. I'm going to go to the Battery.
That's fun. It's a
I'm
good
going to go
time.
to the Battery at
Well, let's
some point.
put together a package, and the three of us will go up there for a Braves Mets.
Oh, yeah. Let's slide.
Hey.
Oh.
I kind of view you as
4th of July weekend, Braves Mets.
Mr.
It's my
Seattle
birthday
Seahawk.
weekend. All right.
So I saw this list and I was curious if you would agree or disagree. Or I'll ask you, who's the top 5 Seattle Seahawks of all time?
Of all time?
Yes, sir, all time.
All right. Man, there's going to be a lot of old heads, but what's our receiver? Largent?
Largent is number 2.
Yes, Steve Largent is number 2.
Okay. He wasn't. You know of him just because you follow Seattle. But
Yeah, I met him.
Was
he's-
Largent?
Oh, you met him?
I got
He's
to
very
meet him.
prevalent.
Was he the all-time leading receiver when he left?
I think he was. Well, I think
And
we
then right-
recently just did something but he was up there.
He was a politician too, right?
Was he?
Yeah,
I believe
he
Tulsa,
was.
Oklahoma, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he was. He played at Tulsa, right?
I believe so. Anyway, that's one of them. Who else?
That's number 1.
That's number 2.
Number 2 is number 1.
Top 5 Seahawks of all time.
I mean, I think you got to go Russ. He won the Super Bowl,
Yeah,
didn't he?
quarterback of the Super Bowl.
No.
That's number 1.
Okay.
That's 1 and 2.
Is Bobby Wagner on there?
That's number 4.
Okay, Bobby Wagner's on that
Number
list.
4. Mm-hmm.
Is Joe Green on that list?
No.
Okay.
Not even in the top 10.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Well, Richard Sherman.
Richard Sherman is 7th.
Oh wow.
Mhm.
Then that means Cam Chancellor's not on that list. Is Sean Alexander or Marshawn Lynch on that list?
Sean A is number 5.
Uh-huh.
Marshawn is number 9.
Okay, so I'm missing which one?
You're missing number 3, who is not a sexy position, but is thought of as a great player at his position.
So that's
You're missing 3, 6, 8, and 10.
Oh,
Did you say Sherman already?
Yes, sir. Richard Sherman.
Where was he?
He was 7th.
Earl Thomas.
Earl Thomas did not make the list.
Okay.
He's honorable mention, along with Cam Chancellor.
Do we have a
Think left tackle.
Correct.
Oh, yeah.
Is it Russell?
Jones. No, Walter Jones.
Walt
Jones.
Jones, Big Walt. Yeah.
So it's Russell Wilson, Steve Largent, Walter Jones, Bobby Wagner, Sean Alexander. Then think the U for number 6.
The U.
Cortez Kennedy.
Cortez Kennedy.
Big Cortez.
I didn't know how good he was as a pro. I know
Richard
he's a high draft
Sherman.
pick.
Then defensive back. I think maybe UCLA number 8.
That's
I think could be
is
wrong.
it safety or corner?
It's a safety, but I'm not positive. Kenny Easley.
See, I was going to say
Easley,
Kenny Easley, but
yeah.
I didn't remember.
Marshawn, and then Sam Darnold, number 10.
I got
What?
yeah.
Yeah.
I got the list is wrong.
Hutch,
Although-
Hasselbeck, Lockett, Thomas, and Cam Chancellor, honorable mention.
Wow, not even honorable mention
Who?
for a player who's as good as anybody on that list.
Uh-huh.
Jackson Smith and Jigba. He's had.
I think he will be.
Well,
Is it too soon?
Well, I mean, he just had 2,000 yards in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And he's had some other good years, and he's been growing into that. I mean, I don't know. You could fringe top 10.
Mm-hmm.
Donald got there quick, but it's quarterback. I mean, Russ
Quarterback.
has won because he's quarterback. He wasn't, necessarily the. When Steve Largent retired, he was the NFL's all-time leading receiver. Okay, in yards.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think he is now?
Oh, he dropped
20th.
Yeah, I'm about to say, is he top 20 still?
He is 20th on the nose until Mike Evans plays his first game this year.
And then 20 yards or
and
something?
then he'll be outside of the top 20. Kelsey will also pass him this year. He'll be 22. Devontae Adams will pass him this year. He'll be 23. Diggs, no, that's it. He'll be 23 after this year, and then Diggs will be another year away from passing him. He may be out of the top 30 in a couple of years. But, yeah, when Steve Largent retired, he had 13,089 yards. He was the NFL's all-time leader. He now sits at the 20th between Andre Reed and Mike Evans. Jerry Rice has 23,000 yards. That's 10,000 yards more.
They ain't touching him.
All right, make the turn for home next, right here on The Drill.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Streaming live from the XL Digital Studios. Polished by Harbor Dental Care, the locally owned smile restoration experts.
Here's hoping for a Raise the Roof football season. And here's knowing Next Gen Roofing is up for any job. Game day or storm season, you need a team you can trust. And you know what? You don't need a glitzy roofing company. No shortcuts, no gimmicks, no nonsense. Solid roofs at competitive prices and a commitment to the First Coast community. Right now, save up to $300 on your next roof replacement. When you need a roof, you need Next Gen Roofing. Team with you, it's a win every time.
Ace Carline here for Atlantic Infinity, and yes, I'm still loving my new QX60. Right now, you can lease one or lock in just 1.9% financing for 60 months, and every new Infinity comes with the Atlantic Infinity Promise. That's over $7,000 in added value. That's one of many reasons why I bought mine there. No pressure, no games, just a great experience. Make your next ride an Infinity from Atlantic Infinity. Visit AtlanticInfinity.com or the showroom near Atlantic and St. John's Bluff.
Bro, have you heard about the hottest and newest sports league in town?
Vanguard Sports League isn't just VIP, it's the standard. Smoke-filled tunnel intros, cool benches with canopies, big scoreboards, championship rings, and convenient locations all across Jacksonville. Oh, and mascot potties there hyping everyone up every game. No wonder it's the talk of the town. Spring and summer registration now open.
Search VanguardSportsLeague.com today.
Daly's Dash is not only your Jaguars game day stop, but a great place to grab a meal any day of the week. To honor the Jags and the fans, we've crafted the Duval Sub. The Duval comes with freshly sliced turkey, ham, melted cheddar, and habanero jack cheese, topped with crisp lettuce, fresh tomatoes, and a double portion of our secret sauce, all served on a fresh roll. Come by your local's Daly's Dash today to get your delicious Duval Sub. Daly's is the official convenience store sponsor of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
The month for love is a perfect time to get your home organized. Hey, this is Lauren Brooks, and I love our closets from Closets by Design. They create custom storage systems designed around how you actually live, from closets and garages to entertainment centers, laundry rooms, and storage for any space and budget. With their brand new showroom now open, they have extended the offer of 40% off plus an extra 15% off, free installation, and 18-month special financing. Schedule your free consultation. Call 904-878-9393 or visit closetsbydesign.com.
Are high-interest credit cards and other loans sucking the life out of your finances? It's time to say no more. Let Loan Pronto tap the equity on your home and get the cash you need now so you can pay it all off. Hey, it's Prosser here. Corey and Jack called Loan Pronto in a matter of days. They had $160,000. They kept their 3% mortgage intact, didn't even need an appraisal, and with all that cash, they wiped out all their credit cards and 2 car loans, saving $2,000 a month. You can do it too. LoanPronto.com, the rapid equity loan program, can get you $100,000, $200,000, even $500,000 in cash. Chloe and Ethan just did it. Consolidated all their high-interest debt into one super low monthly payment, giving them an extra $1,000 a month. Imagine, pay off all the credit cards, slash your monthly payments, breathe easier. Get your life back. Interest rates are at 3-year lows. Call Loan Pronto today, 904-999-1500. That's 904-999-1500 to go to loanpronto.com. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781. Visit NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
If you are an experienced electrician looking for your next big opportunity, look no further than the Miller Electric Company, a trusted name in the industry for over 96 years. At Miller Electric, we tackle the biggest projects in the city, offering you the chance to showcase your skills on a grand scale. We believe in rewarding hard work with the best pay, top-notch benefits, and an unbeatable culture where people actually care about each other. Take your career to new heights with Miller Electric Company. Apply today at millercareers.com. Miller Electric, an equal opportunity employer.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
All right, the passage of SB 27 would mark the most meaningful step forward in our stadium planning efforts to date. This from the Bears. We are committed to finishing the remaining site-specific necessary due diligence to support our vision to build a world-class stadium near the Wolf Lake area in Hammond, Indiana. We appreciate the leadership shown by Governor Braun, Speaker Houston, Senator Mishler, and members of the Indiana General Assembly in creating this critical framework and path forward to deliver a premium venue for all of Chicagoland and a destination for Bears fans and visitors from across the globe.
Yeah, whatever. You sell it any way you want. We get a great sweetheart deal here. We make more money hand over fist, and hope y'all don't mind driving, but this is where we're playing. It's got to be all Chicago area. I mean, the state of Indiana, last I checked, has a. I mean, Indianapolis isn't that far from Chicago, is it? Isn't that just like 3 hours, maybe? I mean, so this
it's pretty close.
So I mean, I would imagine this is obviously south of Chicago. How far is Hammond from Indy?
Yeah,
Now, look, if you're
183 miles from Chicago to Indianapolis.
Yeah, less than 3 hours, 2.5 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And in Hammond's, what do we say, 35 minutes? So 2 hours from Indy, basically? Maybe a little more, 2.5, maybe. I don't know, you go 77.
158 miles.
Yeah, a couple of hours from Indy.
Mm-hmm. So there you have it. Crazy. E, get us out of here.
Now, the 2-minute drill is driven by nobody but Nimnicht. Nimnicht Chevrolet on Cassett Avenue and Nimnicht Buick GMC on Phillips Highway.
Morning, Tone.
Morning, fellas.
What do we got cooking today?
Well, it took several decades, but the Giants and Jets not actually being in New York has finally broken the NFL.
Yeah. It's just across the river there, though. When you can literally see the city skylight, it doesn't feel like you left New York, right?
No,
Technically, you're right. It's in a whole nother state, but, man, just separated by the river. It doesn't feel the same as, trucking down inland.
At least that would still have new in it if they took the York out. It was the New Jersey Giants or Jets. Like, it wouldn't be that big a deal.
Yeah.
Right? But the Hammond Bears, there's no juice there.
To me, Bears football, like in my mind, is Soldier Field. It's a stadium right on the lake.
Yeah.
And what becomes of Soldier Field now? Do they tear it down? What do they do?
Who knows?
Lovely park. Here's a nice park for you.
I would say Northwestern could go play there, but they already have their own football facility.
I tell you what, it would really, really stink, though, if you, because, we don't think of it in these terms here, but in these big cities, a lot of people live downtown.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a lot of Bears fans live downtown. They're 10 minutes from the stadium. They walk it, and now you're going
the whole city, to some degree, it had the chance to be built up around it.
Right?
Like, there are spots where that kind of thing happened in sports, and now they need something new. They need something bigger. We don't have space for it there anymore. That stinks.
I don't. To me, the Bears play all their games inside my television, so play it wherever you want. But, man, when it comes to when it comes to Venerable, Soldier Field's got to be, is it second to Lambeau? When it comes to most famous NFL stadiums, I would argue it's second. So many of them now are new.
If it's not above it. Right, like you're talking about two of the originals.
Yeah. Right.
In the National Football League. I mean, Hallis would throw his weight around all the time.
Is it any
early NFL.
Is it any different than the Cubs moving to Hammond, Indiana? Right.
Like, there are things early in NFL history where, like, the Bears, Hallis was such a powerful force in the NFL that he was literally going to the commissioner when they were putting the schedule together, and he's like, I'm not making a West Coast trip. Do you hear me? Right? And they would just listen to him, and they'd be like, all right, we won't send George out west.
Yeah.
There was a time where the NFL worked that way, and the Chicago thing, it had enough power to carry that kind of weight.
It's a great American city, a top 3 American city.
I'm fine with that not being the case in the NFL anymore, but I don't want it to the Hammond thing. It kind of stinks.
What's the more famous legacy stadium? Is it Wrigley Field or Soldier Field? Wrigley. Yeah, probably. I don't disagree.
Soldiers probably had more championships there, though. Obviously,
I'm sure.
Cubs have, but Wrigley, I don't know.
What you got coming up today?
We have Jamal St. Cyr is going to be in studio with us for the show here today. Good. So we'll be getting into everything that's been going on with the Jags as we dig deep into a Jaguars offseason. Obviously, a little bit of a different one with no first-round pick, but there's still plenty of things to kick around. We'll see if they wind up using a tag on either of the guys they could use it on here in this free agency cycle, and how can they put together a plan to bring back one or both of the big free agent names. We'll obviously kick that around with Jamal on the show today.
All right. Have a great one.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, Mike and Tony. Jamal St. Cyr getting ready for Jaguars today. Our work is done, Jeffrey.
ET's seriously behind the 8 ball in his river run training, so we'll get another update tomorrow. Maybe we can get him to go more than 600-800 yards on his next jog.
Come on, man.
I mean, he's got a long, hard, grueling
couple shots ahead, and off you go.
We're done. Let's give him their time. We'll be back tomorrow.
Swerve, 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 swerve. The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Home of the Jaguars. Follow every play, interview, and press conference.
We're really working, trying to get better.
1010XL. Home of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Daytona Supercross. Experience all the high-flying action and side-by-side intensity of Monster Energy AMA Supercross.